Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What's the deal, Pickles? Is everything kosher? Listen, you are now tuned in to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. You see it on the shirt. You see it behind me. You already know what the steez is. You know what the vibes is. You know what time it is. It's time to go viral. It's time to make a fucking movie tonight. Make sure that you spike that like button if you have not already. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Divulge yourself into the live chat and discuss tonight's heated debates. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is Rumboyz After Dark, your Friday night madness. Let's go ahead and get into the panel that will be helping myself manage this madness tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, first up, introducing, representing the GMM Network. You can catch him Tuesdays here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network for My Version's Better. Next week, we'll be having Jake Seeley on. Ladies and gentlemen, Bogart Scott Frey.
Friday nights, give me money.
That's right. Let's run it. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, he is the chief editor over at Rumboyz.com. Designs all the graphics that you guys see, you know, the thumbnails and all that shit, all the craziness. He takes care of all the editorials. When you go on Rumboyz.com and you see an article chopped up, got all the nice photos and edits, this is that man that makes that steez happens, that keeps it player over there on Rumboyz.com. The chief editor, Miles Fantasy Football Peacock.
Nobody hypes you up like your bros. Good to be here on a Friday night, fellas. What it do?
What it do, man? What it do? Yo, cheers to me, cheers to you. We about to get into it, man. We got some more to bring up. Speaking up, stepping up to the plate. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Strike Zone, Fantasy Spain.
Can't wait to knock these topics out of the park, my man.
Let's go.
He just might go all the way.
We're going on.
Fantasy Schven, in case anybody, this is my flag football jersey. Wearing it backwards because that's what the kids do, right? I guess.
Yo, that is very Nelly 2003 of you.
But it's shit, like if anybody
crisscross 92.
Not bad.
Hell yeah. All you're missing is a Band-Aid underneath your eye, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to roll right into our special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a long time coming, representing the FTN Network. He's a Bears fan. It is time to get clued with Kloogie. Dave Klug.
What's happening?
What is good, bro? What is good?
Hey, everything's good right now. I'm feeling good tonight. But FTN is not me. You got me confused with Steffi Smalls. Football guys.
Football guys.
It's all right, man. We got it. I can't be.
It won't happen again.
I'm not a part of.
Yeah,
I can't let the set I'm not a part of. FTN, they're doing great things.
Yeah, that was a fucking.
I can assure you, it won't happen again.
It's because I always see you with Steffi. It's because I always see you with Steffi. So I assume that y'all are the same entity. My bad. It's you and Troy that work together.
Nice to meet you too.
People
nice
know
to
Dave,
meet you
though.
too, bro.
Oh, everyone knows fucking
What's
Dave.
going on, everyone? Thanks for having me on, Robbie. Long overdue. Very long
for
overdue.
being
I've been
here.
trying to plan this for way too long.
Exactly.
Dave,
like 3
not
weeks.
from FTN.
Yeah, no, fuck that up. All right. It's my first day potting, clearly. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Expand the Box Score, Andy Singleton.
Listen, you guys got to bring more energy than that. You can't fuck up my letters, XTB. I've been working 12 years to get to this stage. It's been aging for 12 years. I got to tell you, as a Yankee fan, this feels like the roll call. At the start of every game, this is like the roll call. I'm here to salute the bleacher creatures. I'm happy to be here. This is crazy. I feel like I'm on Jesus Mero. I didn't realize you were going to have the Kid Mero bogey looking like the Kid Mero up there. So, let's go. I'm ready. It's Friday night.
Let's go.
Let's
It's about to get litty. It's about to get litty. We're gonna go ahead and decrypt this thing in a hot minute. We got one more panelist to bring up to you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys, this young man, super talented, one of the hottest up and coming interviewers. Like, he has the fucking interview skills.
He has the ism.
Also an amazing writer as well. Just did an article that featured myself and a homie Calvin Hobby from the Vipers. Make sure you guys check it out. Representing In Between Media, Seth Walker.
Wow, what an intro. Appreciate that, Robbie. Appreciate joining you guys tonight. The work week is done. It's time to play.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Yes.
We worked hard for like the first 4 days out of this week, but it comes down to this. We worked hard. It's time to play even harder. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to my pirate ship. Welcome aboard. Keep all hands and feet inside the ride at any given time. Shit will get off the rails. Let's go ahead before we get into paying some bills. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the rum boys and girls, what it do? Dilly dilly. Bogart, take it away. Monkey Knife Fight. Give us money.
Yes. Also, Bud Light, give me money. And rum boys and girls, head on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Download the MKF app. Promo code Rumboys will get you matched up all the way up to 50 smackers on your very first deposit. Get in on the legal, legit daily fantasy sports prop action. We got baseball in full swing. Get in on some home run action. See what I did there?
That's
I got you.
I like that.
Let's go. Bring it home. Bring it home,
Download
baby.
the MKF app. Promo code Rumboys. We'll match that first thing all the way up to 50 smackers. Monkey Knife Fight, give me money.
There we go. Ladies and
That's an
gentlemen,
RBI.
I am here to remind you about the SportsMe app. Be sure to download the SportsMe app. Our Streamlabs bot is going to be dropping that SportsMe invitation link throughout tonight's show. Make sure you guys go ahead, click that link. Some big things coming over there on the SportsMe app. Get with it or get lost. 30-second click content. You can debate multiple personalities that are here on this panel. We're going to also try and get the personalities that are on this panel tonight that aren't on the app, so that you can go ahead and debate them and get their takes as well. You remember the days when you called into a radio station and you couldn't get through? You wouldn't be able to debate the analyst, or if you cursed at the analyst, they would hang up on you. Those days are done. SportsMe is here to change the motherfucking game. Baby. Let's go.
Damn straight. Great app.
No, yeah. It is a great app.
SportsMe, give me money.
Dave Kluge's my second favorite of all time. Who's your first? Now I need to know who the hell is your first.
It's my wife, and I think I got a problem with that.
Oh,
my God.
Listen. Since this topic was already broached, can I ask you: did your wife actually make that Scott fishbowl pie, or was that some type of Photoshop thing? because that was super impressive.
Yeah, she's crazy talented, man.
That is insane skill.
Is
I have
a
to bring that
keeper.
up. Yeah, I was gonna say I have to bring that up and let my wife know and show her some of those pictures.
I
My wife's
need
not on Twitter, so
Yeah, that was insane. My wife made hot dogs tonight. They were fantastic, but it was not, you know,
What kind of hot dogs are we talking?
the logo to a T. Oh no, I mean they were done right. They were done right. Don't get me wrong. They were gourmet.
Gotta dope them up.
I think before we even get the show underway, I think the chat's already like ready to troll the shit out of you, bro. Like,
Hey, my lady's 8 months pregnant, and we was cruising around. She was like, "Let's go get hot dogs," and like, there's this Korean joint, bro. And we ain't never been, but they got like a bazillion different, hot dogs. So I got a Philly cheesesteak hot dog, and it was phenomenal.
Well, listen,
Do they have a kimchi dog?
They have it.
yeah,
This exists.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this damn train back on the tracks.
I was about to say there's a place called Doggies around here. No, go ahead. Let's get back to the show.
Let's get back into.
Do they have a doggy style?
First
They
things
should
first.
have.
See, we already getting to Bogart's first motherfucking mute of the night, and we ain't even read the first topic. According to PFF, the following 5 teams have the hardest schedules: Steelers, Lions, the Saints, Washington football team, and the Bengals. Rank the 5 teams based on predicting best to worst record in 2021. 5 obviously being the worst. And we start. Let me unmute him. Bogart.
Okay. Damn, this is gonna be crazy, bro. I'm gonna go with the. Hold on. We got Bengals, Steelers. My bad. I was trying to remember my order. Who else we got here?
Lions, Saints.
Lions. So we're gonna go
Football team.
We're gonna go football team. Then we're gonna go. This is gonna be kind of crazy. Damn. First of all, hold on. I got Bengals 4th. Let me just say that, and I got Steelers last. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out.
Bengals 4th.
Yeah, Bengals 4th. I'm trying to figure out how to order the 2 and 3. Because damn.
Lions or Saints.
I'm gonna
right?
put. Because I want to hate on the Steelers. That's why I have them. It's kind of like an inside joke.
Yeah, I got to
You know
piss
what I'm
off Raj.
saying? Yeah.
You got to piss off Raj in the chat.
And then Dan Campbell, just because he said they're gonna be biting kneecaps, we're gonna go ahead and put him in 3, and we'll put the Saints 2nd because they're just a phenomenally run organization. I think it don't matter who's a QB. Sean Payton knows how to win.
Okay, and then first.
Damn.
First is the Washington football team.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go ahead, Miles.
Robbie's like, I like that. All right.
I
great.
mean, I'm not gonna.
I started with that was the first team I said. I just went backwards because I just couldn't decide for 2 and 3.
No,
Yeah,
you're good.
this is tough. I didn't really look at this, so just looking at the teams, trying to look at like the Steelers and the Bengals it's interdivisional type of stuff there. So I think the Steelers have a better defense there, so I'm going to give them the edge there. Just looking at that, like Bogart said, the Saints are a very well run
They
organization.
lost a lot of pieces on that defense.
Yeah, that's also true. The Saints are a very well-run organization, regardless of the fact that they don't know we don't know who the starting quarterback is going to be. Maybe they don't know.
Lost a lot
who
of pieces too on defense.
So, maybe they don't know who the starting quarterback is going to be there as well. But just to give it a ranking, the way I guess, because this is what we're going to try to predict on the basis of their schedule. I haven't looked at these team schedules individually. I'm going to be honest with you.
Too early. It's Friday night. You can say whatever the hell you.
Okay, perfect. All right then. So
I had the Lions 3rd. That's a testament to that.
Yeah. So I will go Saints 1, football team 2, Steelers 3.
Put the Bengals there.
I'm gonna put the Bengals there and go Lions.
Okay.
Thanks.
Spin.
I'm telling you, they're biting kneecaps.
From best to worst record, who do you think will have the best to worst record out of these 5 teams?
I think football team, the Bungles,
Yeah, I like that.
Steelers, Lions, Saints.
Wow, a lot of people are having faith that football team is going to improve.
Well, it's just because I the Saints. I mean, they got to figure Jameis. He doesn't know how to win games. He knows how to throw for 3,000 yards in a game. You know what I mean? It's just
you pull him before he throws all the interceptions. It's and he put Casey to run the ball.
I don't know. I like Fitzpatrick more, but I also like the Steelers. Like, I mean, Big Ben. Like, it's just they still have a lot of holes to fill. I feel like there's like long term. Yes, they have some work to do, but I don't know. The football team, that defense is scary. They easily have the best defense out of all those teams.
It's a beaut.
All right, Dave. These guys are all Rumboyz, so I mean, you know.
And I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right, that's the part that really shocks me too, is that you're a Cowboys fan. How do you feel, man? Like,
I mean, I'm shocked that nobody has had the Lions in dead last so far. I've been watching this team my entire life, and the Lions can never get it together. They are a dumpster fire of an organization. They are not going to figure it out.
We're trolling.
So I got Lions in dead last. That's all that I care about. You know, there's no chance that they are finishing above any of these teams. I got the Bengals coming in at 4th. I know you're not going to like this, Robbie, but Washington football team at 3rd. I got the Saints up there at 2nd, and then I think the Steelers are the best team in this bunch.
Okay.
They are
Alrighty. Rumboyz Raj might become Kluge Raj after that one now, because you showed the Steelers some love. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, the correct answer to this question is, who gives a shit? It's May 14th. Do we really know what these teams are going to be? I mean, this is just us like feeding the cycle for trying to find something relevant to talk about football related wise.
A lot tonight.
I mean, listen, it is what it is. I get it. If we're going that route, fine. The Washington football team did a lot in both the draft and the free agency period to really, listen, there was a 10,000 to 1 odds bet for Ryan Fitzpatrick to be the MVP. I'm taking that. Why not? That's free money. This is everything's hitched to him. Like if he's out, there's nothing happening here. But the defense is there. The team is right. As far as everything else is concerned, I mean, the Bengals, listen, are we comfortable saying that Joe Burrow is just going to come back and be what we want him to be? He got his boy Chase, fine, but he's got nobody still blocking. Mixon's coming back. We're going to assume he's going to get involved. The defense still sucks. It is what it is. You want first to last? Washington, last, I'd say here are the teams.
All 4.
Yeah, I'll go with the Lions. I'm looking at the teams real quick.
Good. Keep it player, Hey, go ahead, Seth.
Yeah, I want to preface this by saying Bogard felt a little bit attacked being a Pittsburgh guy, PA, born and raised, man.
I would have had Pittsburgh at number 2 for the record. I didn't come out guns blazing.
I already forgot my order.
I got you. And not to be a homer with Robbie here, but Washington football team, they come in at 1 for me. I mean, they play the Giants twice and they play the Eagles twice. I think right there, that's an easy 3 to 4 wins.
You're damn right it is.
The Eagles are in rebuild right now. That cap situation has really, put a damper on anything they could have done this offseason. Steelers, they're coming in at 2 for me. And I know everyone's like PFF definitely graded these pretty good. And I think the Steelers definitely didn't get a good draw. But, I mean, the beginning of the season, I'm not too concerned by the likes of the Raiders, Cincy, Denver in 3 of their first 5.
It's the end of the year stretch. End of the year stretch is brutal.
Yeah, it definitely gets tougher for them. And we'll see what they can do with playing some of the bigger guns like Kansas City and Baltimore in a couple of weeks span there. So I'm excited to see what they can do, but they're definitely 2. Saints are a 3 for me. I mean, I don't know what's happening at quarterback. I think that changes a lot of things, but I mean, they definitely got a pretty tough draw too, and Carolina and Atlanta look to be a lot improved in that division as well. So excited to see what they can do. Hopefully they throw Taysom Hill in there. We can have some fun with that. But at the bottom of this list, I mean, it's the usual suspects here for me, guys. It's Cincinnati. They got a really bad draw, really bad start to the season for them. I'm thinking maybe 6 wins for them. And the Lions, I mean, 3-4 wins. Like I think Dave kind of hit it on the head here, man. I mean, this is a dumpster fire organization. I think there's going to be a lot of fantasy value here because they're going to be down so many points. But
so then Goff in like one of those Bortles-like situations.
Come on, Ross St. Brown, give me money.
So here's how I'm gonna go ahead and rank them, and then we're gonna start at the bottom with the next topic. I'm gonna go ahead. Starting with the worst, so starting at 5. I think the Saints go back to being the Aints.
Oof.
I'm gonna go bold. I'm gonna go
Get
bold.
out.
Sean Payton has a rough patch this year, not next, because he uses this year to figure out quarterback. So this year, the Saints go back to being the Aints. Memes will be created. Social media is gonna fucking love this.
Wow.
Especially older heads in social media. Those of us that remember when they were the Aints.
Jameis
So-
is slimmer than you right now, by the way. Just so you understand this.
Holy
He is
shit.
trimmed. He is trimmed up. He's
his
at
workout
fighting weight.
His workouts do not look as stupid as they have in the past.
Andy coming with the shots across fucking panel. He just went for the shit. I like it. All right. That's at New York. New York is definitely in the building right now.
New York,
so
stand up.
I'm gonna go Aints.
I'm standing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Detroit right behind them. Everything about them just like Detroit ain't been shit since Motown Records. Come on. Right after that, I'm gonna go Steelers. No, I'm gonna go Bengals. Because of everything that Andy just mentioned. I don't think that Burrow's gonna bounce back. We don't know Jonah Williams is gonna be healthy on that front line. Yeah, the Bungles will bungle. But they're gonna improve. And then it'll be Steelers and then
Love them in
Washington.
fantasy.
It'll be Steelers and then Washington. Because you can't get any worse than like
You're
Bailey
such
from
a
11-0.
homer.
I think the consensus was Washington up on the top though.
I know. I
Anyway,
just wanted
between
to.
this question,
I just
so.
wanted to fuck with him.
Robbie set it up pretty nicely.
I mean, y'all said Washington first, so it made it easy for me to go chalk. Like
I think I put him at 2, but okay.
Yeah. Okay, that was fairly easy. I wasn't expecting that to go as smoothly as it did.
No, man,
It should have been like
honestly,
rapid fire. Like
that was the first time I saw that question.
Yeah.
I was stalling while I was talking.
I got that question off of Facebook. Speaking of Facebook, actually, we'll go ahead and we're gonna get into one off the script. So we're gonna go completely off the script really quick because Andy brought this one up backstage before the show.
Yeah, big 'em up.
So I apparently from what I'm seeing here, and this is from Dynasty Trade Calculator, Odell Beckham being valued at a 12.2, with Michael Carter being valued at a 7.3. How are we feeling about this? I mean, it's like fuck. I'll let Andy start on this one. Actually,
I just came across. I'm in a bunch of Facebook groups. I just saw that question posed as how are we feeling about this trade. I saw Odell at a 12.2. Justin Jefferson somewhere in the mid 40s. I forgot the other that were in that. Let me look it up real quick.
It's Justin Jefferson 45.4, Kamara 44.9, Michael Carter 7.3, and Odell Beckham 12.2 are their values.
Yeah. So my question to you guys was, actually I tweeted it, put the picture up, and said, so Odell is considered trash now. I get it. I see it. Whatever. I think our off-stage discussion was probably the best because, as you guys said, they're literally shitting on. Listen,
I will claim that statement. Yeah, I said it. They're literally.
I mean, the reality is, and we talked about it off air, this guy's had the worst possible luck that you. He leaves the Giants. They seem to get better without him. He gets traded for guys that were considered to be garbage that turn out to actually not be garbage. He goes to Cleveland, and they build a franchise around him. They actually have some success while he's injured. So it seems to be kind of like irrelevant to Odell. Meanwhile, this is one of the best players in the league when healthy.
Odell is the problem. So if I were to compare it, Andy, to another sport, for those guys that are very versed in other sports, this is what happens when you have a Russell Westbrook on your team. You have someone that is super fucking talented. Yeah, you're going to break the triple-double record. Yeah, you're going to get these amazing receptions and make these one-handed catches and have your own highlight reel. What are you doing to help me win a ring?
Now, the caveat to that, and granted, the NBA does have a new play-in format this year with 10 teams making the playoffs, but the Wizards are actually in the playoffs because of Russell Westbrook. where at the beginning of the season they weren't. So
come on,
no, I get what you're saying.
That makes the playoffs.
Yeah, but they're not going to actually win shit. You know, like when Odell is on your team, like the point that I'm trying to make with that analogy is like when you have someone that's that talented, I don't give a shit how talented they are. I don't think they can help you win a ring because they're so selfish about themselves.
I love the analogy, by the way.
Hey, Andy, I just got to point out as a Chicago guy that if the Bulls win every game and if Washington loses every game, there's a 0.7% chance that the Bulls still make it, all right? 0.7%. We're not mathematically. The Wizards
I'm still reeling. I'm still reeling off the Knicks seeding fourth place the other night, losing in LA. So I'm just happy we're back in contention. Whether it be for one win or a round or whatever it is. I mean, the Knicks being relevant in New York is insane.
Amazing.
I like how I can do that. I can toss in another topic, and now we have these fantasy analysts that are showing that they're versed in other sports. I love it.
Check my bio, man. I'm an NBA analyst too.
Check his bio, bro.
I do NBA for Fantasy Pros.
Link in the bio.
For FTN, he does basketball for FTN.
Look at his fucking name tag, though. Like, hey, I'm never gonna live that one down. That is the worst moment of my career.
Hey, Bogart, chop that up for Instagram. Get a clip of that when Bobby messed it up.
We're not perfect.
He's actually gonna start basketball, guys, after this episode.
I see my man Adam Colford down here in the chat, man. I was talking about Daniel Gafford from like week 1, like the NBA season tipped off, and that man's out here just crushing it right now.
Nice. Let it be known, bro. That's like gold in the fantasy industry. Like just being correct is like like the currency.
Being versatile. Being versatile.
I take a lot of L's.
Accurate, you know what I mean? No, but I'm saying like, when you do get the dubs, scream them from the rooftops,
bro. Just being versatile, like the fact that you're able to do that, bro. Like fucking.
I went to war with everyone about Nick Chubb last year. Now everyone's like, Nick Chubb's that guy. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Seth, how do you feel? How do you feel about Odell and that value there with that 12.2? I mean, and just.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like it's better than the redraft value for Odell right now. I think the redraft value he's being a little overdrafted still. But I think you guys kind of hit it on the head as far as actual football is concerned. Like Baker Mayfield really excelled last season with Odell off the field, and definitely the Typhoons we saw in Cleveland last year definitely slowed Baker down with Odell earlier in the season. But I was more concerned by the lack of value from Michael Carter. I think he's in a great situation there, it seemed like.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope Zach Wilson knows how to check it down to the running back instead of just run around.
Yeah, that's true.
Please, Zach.
I think Zach is too Disney Channel to be doing all that running around shit, to be honest. Really quick, E on the mic says petition for Bogart to drop the Litness album. Here's the thing, E. It's got to be that has a feature him and Steffi, because they kind of like they were on a show of Rumboyz After Dark together, and it just became a thing between the two of them, and then from there it just spiraled.
Dude, that was months ago.
That was forever ago.
That was months ago. I think I was on that show actually too, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were on that episode. Damn, E has been following for us forever. He just
that's my man's, bro. That's my bro.
So we'll start. We'll start at the bottom here. We'll start with Seth, and we'll go back. We'll go back in order. We just use that topic, to kind of bounce around on where everyone went off the script.
Hold on, let me get this one time real quick. OBJ, right? Listen.
Oh God.
The one thing I'm saying though is like they're on a run first team, bro. You know what I mean? They're built on efficiency. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you. They're going to utilize him as soon as he looks good.
Is catching 70% of what you throw.
He's going to get on. Hold on, if he gets on the field preseason, bro, he's going to. The starters play like one series, right, in like the first game. If he's out there running a route and he looks good, they're flipping him right there, bang. You know what I mean?
Like that.
Remember Sammy Watkins a couple years ago?
Yeah,
with the Bills. Boom, like he was coming off that foot injury, right? Boom, it was like. Week 2 of the preseason.
Oh, right when you say that, Jordan.
Series.
Right when you say that's perfect timing. Like you and Jordan,
the universe.
Telepathy. He goes, let's cut OBJ and throw him to KC.
Oh, I mean, see,
Oof.
listen, they wouldn't just do that. They're in the same conference. They would
Right.
they would not
Yeah,
just do that.
that's
They
not
would not
happening. That
allow
would
that. That's not
devalue
happening. Yeah.
Cornell Powell immensely.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
but
exactly,
it's a hot
as a
take. It's
GM.
a hot.
No, but here's the thing.
You would ruin my hot take of the
I love
offseason.
that comment in the chat.
All you have to do is show that he's gravy, bro. Show that he's straight, and then boom, they'll flip him.
It's May 14th. We're trying to big up rookies right now. My hot take is Cornell Powell for MVP as a slot receiver for KC. So if OBJ goes to KC, I'm done. End of
I
career.
got my tickets, man.
I like
Ryan
it.
Fitzpatrick, Cornell Powell. I got both tickets bought already.
Yo, that's what I love about like hot takes, like bold predictions. Like people will like literally like keep that as like a receipt, and it's like, bro, I'm just fucking around. Like come on, I'm not allowed to have fun. Like, do I literally have to be right every?
If I have OBJ and I'm in a dynasty, I would flip him for Michael Carter and like next year's like first, like see what that guy values.
That's basically what the question was.
I know,
yeah,
so that's
yeah.
what I'm answering. I just
Agreed.
wanted to elaborate on OBJ, like why I wouldn't even want him for real. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna take that gamble that you hope he lands somewhere. You know what I mean? Without them-
Hater.
Let's go ahead. We're gonna start with Seth.
Hater.
We do have preseason this year. Not our typical four weeks, but we got 3 weeks of this shit, right? Does this help redraft players at all? And do you believe this will give us a better season in terms of like a viewing perspective? I felt like last year it kind of got out to a slow start. Do you think that having a preseason and getting the tempo already up to pace maybe helps us from a viewing standpoint as well? We start with Seth.
Yeah, so from a redraft perspective, like that's really my niche in my analysis. And I'm a nerd about preseason. I love following all the beat reporters. Like they're old school journalists. So they're really trying to get it right. Yeah. They're not in the fantasy industry. So I love following those guys. I actually try to go to Latrobe every offseason for the Steelers training camp. I love just kind of scouting out the talent there in Pittsburgh a little bit too. So I personally love training camp. I think it will be a big boost. Bro. We'll get more information early or in preseason that we didn't have last season. So super excited about that. As far as the product on the field, I mean, Robbie, I think you're right. They definitely got off to a slow start. And for me, it was the defenses last season is what we didn't see. I mean, there's a lot of anomalies, whether it's the rookie performances. We had the most points in the NFL scored since forever. First time we got over 12,000. We shattered the last record by 700 points, and that was in 2013. So, I mean, I'm all in. I'm all in that preseason is definitely going to help the NFL as a whole. It's going to help the whole fan experience. So I'm excited to get back down to Latrobe and see my guys down in Pittsburgh.
Really quick, before we get into the next panelist, I like that you said that you go to Latrobe. I'm right now working on getting my guys media passes for their local areas. Depending on how that works with this COVID shit and everything. It sounds like
quote unquote. I'm not sure if they're gonna let people go to training camp yet. Like over here, in the Bay.
Cali, Cali's definitely different.
But allegedly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I went 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure I can go to Houston.
They talking about in June, bro. Because I used to go to training camp, bro. I'm a season holder.
But I bring this up because I encourage anyone out there, that is really trying to take this whole avenue of being an independent, entrepreneur or writer, analyst in this space. I like that you said that, Seth, and you're so young to be doing that and experiencing that. I encourage you guys to do it. It helps your articles. You get really good photos for your articles from there. They are your fucking photos.
Yeah.
And you can even broadcast live or some shit on social media platforms. Come on, get out there and get it, youngsters.
No, I recommend it. So I like that you show that passion.
My son's 2 years old. I'm taking him to training camp and he's holding the camera.
Yeah, I gotta get him immersed in it early. Andy, how do you feel about preseason? Does this maybe help those later redraft, live draft type of guys? The Buffalo Wild Wings type of drafted Buffalo Wild Wings type of guys, or tell me what you think about this.
Well, we'll go to Buffalo Wild Wings, although the dub is up, but whatever. Listen, I got a threefold answer here. First, I'm going to stick with my theme. It's May 14th. Fuck the preseason, all this other shit. Like, there's so much that's gonna evolve between now and August. That's the first fold of this answer. The second fold is I gotta address some of the people in the chat because Jordan Vanek or Vanek, I know you, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Royce Freeman. I said, listen, if you like Royce Freeman, then you like Trey Sermon. If you like Trey Sermon, then you like Royce Freeman. I said that the other day. People wanted to. I got unfollowed by about 1,000 people. It's all good. Another guy, you're real deal, Laquan. Laquan's in the chat. He's doing videos now for XTB, so I gotta just give him a quick little plug. But
yeah, big him up.
The real answer to this question is this: yes and no. All right, we got a 17-game season. We have no idea what that's gonna mean. We have no clue what that is gonna mean yet, and how this applies to the NFL. If it matters for preseason or not, the preseason schedule, we don't know what's going to happen. I will tell you this, though. Last year, we missed the preseason. And for me, as now a longtime fantasy analyst, one of the guys I was really late on was James Robinson for the simple fact that we didn't have a preseason. We didn't see the writing on the wall. We didn't get an opportunity to see what would have been. So there were a couple people that lucked out and got him in fantasy. And, shout out to the websites that were on them or had them. Or,
shout out to Jake Seeley. Jake Seeley last year.
The all-in kid, go for it.
He was like, get James Robinson. He was just like, and I was like, all right, for sure. Boom. You know
I mean, really, that's what the preseason does for us, where we get to see guys and how they might possibly fit into a team scheme. And that's what we missed last year without having a preseason. But again, just because we have the preseason now doesn't mean we actually know how to apply that yet. So we still kind of have to be diligent in how we're valuing these players, regardless of what we see in games for the preseason. Because with the 17-game schedule, with the injuries that are going on, the reinvocation, the readvent of the preseason, we don't know what it's going to be yet. So I think it's still a little premature to actually put too much value or weight into the preseason.
No, I like that you brought that
10
up,
points.
Andy. I remember, and I feel like preseason kind of helps a little bit because I remember finding Cooper Kupp in the preseason, finding Dak Prescott in the preseason, and being able to get them, from the guy that didn't really believe in them, in Dynasty, and it's like, well,
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt was a
Kareem Hunt's another one.
Kareem get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
I think that whether you're playing honestly redraft or dynasty,
That was
I think
my favorite one of all time.
It does kind of handicap us as fantasy analysts and as fantasy players in a way, because the more knowledge you have, the better you are. Like I think that is undeniable. Right. Let's go ahead and head into Dave, football guys.
Yeah, I mean, exactly what I was going to say. Andy already hit on. You get those guys like James Robinson that, we're going undrafted in leagues, and you get to see those guys in the preseason. So that's what was huge last year, is getting to see these guys that broke out that nobody really knew about. And that's the biggest thing for me looking into this year, having a preseason again, is getting to evaluate those rookies. So the first thing I looked at were the Eagles, and they're playing two pretty stout defenses week 1 and week 2 of the preseason. They're playing against Steelers, and they're playing against the Patriots. So we're going to get to see if Devonta Smith can take a hit from an NFL linebacker, an NFL quarterback. Those guys that have these question marks surrounding them, we get to scout them a little bit in the preseason and get a better evaluation of how they're going to play in the regular season. So that's the biggest thing for me, is seeing how these rookies that have some question marks surrounding them can get up to speed with NFL players.
You're absolutely right.
And then also, shout out Jake Seeley. We talked about him shouting out James Robinson last year. He helped a lot of people. I had him on my show a few weeks ago, and I asked him, who's this year's James Robinson? And he said he couldn't think of a running back, but he said Josh Imatorbhebhe, this wide receiver out of Illinois. I checked out some of his tape, and this dude can ball. And he went undrafted. He got signed afterwards, so he's on Jacksonville right now. If him and Trevor Lawrence can link up with that connection, Josh Imatorbhebe's the guy that I'm keeping my eye on.
If he likes Anthony Beebe, I'm gonna definitely ask him about freaking about camp and Darden whenever I have him on Tuesday, bro. I need to know about if. There's these sneaky. The wide receiver class is so good. I'm sorry. When you said that, I was like, "Hi."
Once again, on this Tuesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern. Oh wait, is it 9:00 p.m. Eastern?
No.
No, it's early.
It's earlier than that.
I will get you the time. I will get you the time before we go into halftime.
I was like, ugh.
I'm shaking my head no while you're talking about Jake, because I love Jake, and I'm not trying to name drop, but I do that frequently, and I'm not ashamed of it. But I've been with Jake many times. He's a curmudgeon, and I vowed to him to personally just troll him in person, online, for our eternity. So Jake is just, he's a good sport. He's a good dude. But he is a curmudgeon. He's a giant homer. But he knows what the fuck he's talking about. I'll give him that. He's the Bo Jackson of fantasy baseball, football. He's
one of the best actors.
He told me he's not even a Giants fan anymore. He told me that he disavowed his Giants fan. He said he's not even a Giants fan anymore. Yeah. He said he's off them. He said the franchise is broken and he wants nothing to do with them.
I took Barkley. We did a industry draft together a couple years ago, and I took Barkley because I was the pick ahead of him, and I was expecting him to be crushed, and it was like 5th overall. I was like 5th overall. He was 6th overall, and I took Barkley in the first round, expecting him to fall to his knees, crushed, and he just looked at me and he goes, "Why would you take him there?" And I said, "Because you were behind me, and I thought you'd want him." And he goes, "No, that was a stupid pick." And I was like, "You're a fucking Giant fan. Are you kidding me?" He's like, "No, it was a stupid pick. That was overvalued, bro." And I was like, "All right, man. You got it." Sure enough, he was right.
Hey, that's what happens when you've been in the industry, and when you've been in the industry as long as this man Andy has. He up here, big step on the panel, talking his shit. I love it.
New York,
man.
stand up.
Hey, I appreciate that story, man. I appreciate that story. Let's go ahead, Sven. Talk your shit. Preseason, how you feeling? Do you think it gives you an edge?
Not necessarily. Well, I'm going to give you an update. The Yankees are winning 5-4, Andy, top of the 9th right now. The Red Sox are unfortunately winning. I know I commented on your shit before. I wanted to see them lose. Game's not over yet, but
both of those teams.
It's May 14th.
Exactly.
Hey,
Again, it's May 14th. I do like preseason. I do watch it. I'm sure all of us do watch it. Again, it's these rookies that are unproven that we get to see a little bit of action. Cause let's be serious. Week 2, week 3, that was coming into week 2 or week 3 was preseason. It was up until that point. It was the last season. It was we haven't seen these guys. So this is a full season. This is a full go right now. So this is good. It's a good thing. 3 weeks. And like Andy even pointed out, weeks 17 weeks. Holy crap. This is going to be complete. This is changing. We're going to see multiple quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
This is insane. We're going to see Justin Jefferson's going over 2,000 yards. There's going to be multiple quarterbacks going over 5,000 yards. It's going to be
your version's better.
It's going to be absolutely insane. But
Sven's literally gonna come on stream and be like, "Bet the over everything."
Dude,
here's all your prop bets over.
17 games. That's unbelievable. But it also could help potentially with less injuries. Maybe you get more contact, you get more live action. It just you won't see some of these guys. You're like, holy crap! Sorry, my green screen. I know I'm kind of fading out. You know what I mean? I'm like.
Stay with us.
Back to the Future. I feel like Marty McFly over here.
Right looking at the picture. He's like, oh shit!
Oh crap!
You gotta punch Biff before he dances with your mom.
I think it'll help with the injuries. That's probably the big thing that I'm taking away from it, because these guys. I mean, it's just it's same with baseball too. And I am a baseball guy. Clearly, right? The strike zone, but. You need the whole season. You need the whole these guys are built to do this full season and be part. It's their momentum. So I think the preseason is 3 games. I mean, sure, let's do it.
Can I ask a question? And then I'm gonna step aside from my intermission. So I might not hear the answers to these, but I think it's a good question for the audience. There was a point where there was people saying, if it does go to a 17-game season, that players will be maxed out at 16 games and they'd have to sit one. Obviously, that's not happening. Do you guys feel would you like to have seen that happen? Do you think that would have been a good rule?
More about management.
No.
because
But I could see it.
From a fantasy football standpoint. I felt like there was enough curveballs last year.
Oh,
it was
talking about that rule they're trying to pass.
you know. So I don't want that. I don't want that extra curveball. I can't deal with it. I can't live with it. I can't. I mean, I can live with it, but I don't want it.
I'm sure the players were vying for something like that, though. You know, just to protect them because they're
more money. Obviously,
well, do their contracts like I don't understand.
I'm a player advocate, so if the players say it, then at that point, I'm like, well, yeah, like
more fantasy football for us.
Everyone's making a huge deal out of this, and it's a 5.8%.
Here's the thing:
like one game over a season doesn't make that big of a difference. When people are talking about, like, yeah, obviously season-long numbers are going to go up, but I don't think people are going to be sitting out. I don't think we're going to see injuries going through the roof.
Agreed.
I think a year or two from now, we're not even going to notice. Like, we're not even going to remember that there used to be a 16-game season.
No. Go ahead. Peacock and then Bogart. And
yeah,
let's
well,
get to the next
okay.
topic before we get into halftime.
Yeah. What was the question again?
Preseason. Do you feel like it's going to?
No, dude. I got you. I was just joking. No, I know, but we started talking about the length of the season and all that other stuff. No, as far as what's important for fantasy managers who do redraft, I think that it's extremely important. You need to look at guys that you can have an eye on that might fall through the cracks when you're in a draft there, or value players, or what the offense is doing. Or I mean, I know they don't show a whole bunch. A lot of offenses don't unfold a lot of things, but you can kind of read the tea leaves or see some things. What if a guy that you had your eye on or something doesn't even see the field for the first couple of preseason games? Is he injured? So yeah, I think that it's extremely important, like we were talking about earlier with guys like Kareem Hunt and other things that you want to just kind of jump on, Chris Godwin, and see how they're being used in particular with their first time with the team or early on or whatever it may be. Guys you have question marks about, preseason is extremely vital for redraft players. Plus, I like to watch preseason games with my homeboys, and when I do redraft, my redraft leagues are live redraft leagues with my friends, with my homeboys.
So preseason is on in the background, anyways. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going, man. So I like to watch what they're doing, watch what's going on. Dude, we were watching a preseason game. I'm sure most of you guys remember when Andrew Luck freaking retired. If you were not watching that preseason game,
Jordan Love,
if you were not watching that, so you tell me how important preseason is to you.
I remember.
Pay attention. You need to fucking pay attention if there's games, because if you don't, you're going to be the one holding the bag. All right.
Shout out to Neckbeard.
Oh, hey, we were
Andrew,
live.
give me money.
Hey man, Lamar Miller. That same night, Lamar Miller tore his ACL, and somebody drafted him. I'm sure. So you got to pay attention. It's fucking important.
That did happen. Hold on. So that did happen. So literally, we were live on this motherfucking network drafting J Love, the young bull. 3 minutes before, he's like, "I done stole this draft. I got Andrew Luck. I got."
Was he old enough to draft at that time?
Whoa.
I think if you're like 8, you can play fantasy football.
Exactly, bro. Like I was playing fantasy at like age 13. I was like logging on, like lying about my age, like shit, just to kick grown man's ass.
You know what? I'm gonna ask my son.
He's like, I'm gonna ask my son. He's like,
you want to play this year?
No, bro. And
you want to play fantasy football this year?
He's like, I got Andrew Luck, and then Andrew Luck fucking retires 3 minutes later.
Mom said no. Okay. Mom said no.
After him bragging on camera, and you just see J Love just.
Oh
like,
God.
Hey, he already pacey as shit. I ain't seen him turn more pacey in my motherfucking life.
Nice.
I didn't know. So I didn't know a pigment could lose color.
We were drinking live, and my best bud. Check this out. My best bud. He drafted Aaron Rodgers, and then he had just drafted Andrew Luck. And then as soon as that happened, 2 minutes later, and he's bragging about it, trying to trade his second quarterback around and stuff, amongst the party. We're all drinking. My dad is even there. We were at this guy's house. And boom, another guy comes up. Is this real? And then straight up on the bottom of the screen, you just see it roll across. Andrew Luck retired. And his face, it was so hilarious. I should have taken a picture. But, I mean, that's why it's important. But, long story short, though.
Go ahead, Peacock.
He froze.
I was like, that's part of the joke, though.
That means it was wrong. That's like my wife says, anything after bud is bullshit. Anything after a pause is bullshit. So it wasn't meant to be.
I'm gonna say,
Andy, are you Boricua? Soto Boricua?
My wife was Miss Puerto Rico 20 years ago in New York City.
Nice.
I hear it in your accent. You sound Boricua as fuck, bro.
I'm Peruvian, Italian, and German, but growing up in New York City, born in the Bronx, growing up in the Lower East Side. Everybody just assumes I'm Puerto Rican, but I listen. I rep the flag. I live in a Puerto Rican household. I don't have Puerto Rican blood other than my offspring by way of my woman, but yeah, I have no issues. Listen, I'm on the island, man.
Hey, listen, I'm Filipino, bro. And they be like, you ain't Mexican? Or they be like, you ain't Puerto Rican? Or like, sometimes they'll be like, you ain't Arabian, bro? Like, I get it all.
Mero, man. I swear, I'm with Mero right now.
Hey, so check this out. Hold on. I'll make my.
But he's Dominican, so it's a little different.
Hold on. Check this out.
Chapman's coming back
when it comes to like your home leagues, right? For everybody out there, your home leagues with the cats that like you've been playing for hella years, but they ain't as into it. Always do those drafts like early in the preseason, or if not, like week 1 of the preseason, whatever, right?
Oh yeah, we wait.
And then you're serious, so you can get
right before it starts.
Because these motherfuckers won't be doing no kind of work, and they'll see like a rookie running back run off, and I'm like, yeah, and they pull him up, and you know what I mean? They pull him up just because they seen him play, right?
I don't award lazy managers.
So exactly. So this is for the home leagues, but all my serious leagues, all my big money leagues, and you know, majority of the analyst leagues that we're in, we always try to wait as late as possible. You know what I mean? For the draft.
We just got
try and wait as late as possible.
We all just got kludged while you were doing that.
What happened? Oh,
he's the only one that actually pulled out a big boy.
Yeah, I got the whole big trophy right here.
Oh. Hey, I got
S&TDs.
Okay.
Let's go.
one of these,
No,
one of these. Hey, right here, one of these.
Hey, wait, you got the same one?
Really quick.
Same exact one.
Same exact trophy. Are you
I got my name. I got my name right here. I got it ordered
I
together.
was rooming for
The other one, and then this other
How
one.
many times you got
lightweight.
So I'm a two-time champ. I'm a two-time champion. 6 years.
I got mine on here 4 times.
Oh, okay, nice.
Out of 11
Flexing.
years.
I accept all my championships in the form of cash, so I have nothing on display to show you guys.
Thank
There's
you.
also cash. There's also
This
cash
is we're talking about it. We're
really
living
quick,
in Chicago.
Really quick.
I'm only kidding. Real talk. I might be one of the best fantasy football personalities, but I'm one of the worst fantasy football success rates. Fantasy baseball, I win trophies. Fantasy football, I finished 4th in the Scott Fish Bowl 2 years ago in SFB 9 overall. 4th. I was like, that would have been my claim to fame.
I was fucking there, yeah.
But in regular fantasy football leagues, and here's my problem, and maybe you guys can relate to this. And sorry if I'm veering off of our scheduled show notes, but
We're about to get in a
so-
we're about to play a music video and shit.
It's Rumboyz After Dark.
I feel so diluted by being in so many leagues that I want to have a taste of every player that I stop worrying about roster construction. I stop worrying about like this or that. And at the end of the day, like I have 500 teams. And by 500, I don't mean 500. No, I don't mean I have 500 teams, literally. I mean I have a 500 record with the win-loss total of my teams. Yeah. Meaning like I have average teams at the end of the day because I want to have a taste of every player to have skin in the game.
Yeah, I like to win.
You and all of us here are in a different position, whereas we have to know the different perspectives, and we have to do that. There are going to be leagues that we are going to lose because we have to make sure that when we're providing content, we're knowledgeable.
I'm going to win them all. The earth is my turf.
I was trying last year,
Good
man.
luck.
Trust me, I was trying to win them all
I'm
last year.
just trying to speak
But
into existence.
but we're knowledgeable as fuck from every standpoint that we provide content.
Speaking,
You know, so honestly, like I admire the fuck out of that. Like I admire and I appreciate the fuck out of that, for real.
But to be real, listen, to be real, like there's been a lot of back and forth over the last couple of years about
how many leagues you should be in and shit. Yeah.
Well, following analysts, like what's their win-loss record, and I've always said like, listen, follow somebody for their personality. You know, like there's no 100% accuracy. Follow somebody because you like them. Follow somebody because you like their process, their takes, how they derive to a position that they take on a player. You know, and
process.
Process over results is what they're saying.
Hey, I'll say it like this.
Sorry,
but I love my results anyway.
Don't even apologize. If you don't,
my bad. I heard y'all talking. I was like, shit. I'm talking too much, man. Cut me off. Hit me with the mute.
I'm gonna say it like this. That's why I'm here. If you don't fuck with me as a person, do not think about asking about my fantasy football isms. If you can fuck with me as a person, as just a genuine human being, fantasy football becomes easy for me to explain to you. But because me as a person, I just go about it such a different way.
Man, I just want to say something.
That's what it is.
Hey, listen. Hey, the game is to be sold, not
told.
told.
Not to be told.
Listen, hey, the fantasyisms, they can get it for free. But everything else, if they don't pick up because the game is there. It's for the taking.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some people just don't speak the language.
All that looked like to me was Merrill doing his Snoop impersonation.
Hey,
who is Merrill? First of all, I want to laugh at
Jesus and Merrill. Jesus and Merrill.
Jesus and Merrill?
No, Jesus and Merrill. The podcast show that's on Vice.
They're on Showtime now.
Yeah, they're on Showtime now. Yeah, they're on Showtime.
I think I know.
The Bodega Boys. The Bodega Boys.
I know who you're talking about.
Damn, I think fuck man. Shit.
All right, Google it.
Yeah,
Google
you got
it.
it.
I got to Google. Hey, but you know what though? That dude might be lit though. I bet you he's lit.
Bro, they are mad.
Hey, that's my cousin actually. Hold on.
That's my primo, dog.
Nah, he's Dominican, and you're already on record now as saying you're not.
You're not exactly.
I'm Filipino and Spanish. But listen, I'm a mutt. But I'm
he's closer to my cousin and yours. I'm Dominican. Shit.
Listen. You're on the West Coast. I'm assuming by the San Fran whole montage going on here.
Yes. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So Filipinos
accurate
version of Dominicans on the East Coast. You might be his cousin.
Oh, no, you did not just go.
That's my cousin, bro.
I feel like I just got roasted being Dominicano. Shit, papi, yo, dale, yo.
Am I wrong though? Robbie? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. I used to live in LA. You're not wrong.
Hey, yo, B. He looked Dominican, B.
He looked Dominican,
B.
Hey. By the way, Robbie, I don't know about the rest of the panel, but thank you for your service.
I appreciate it. Much love. Thank you.
I think Robbie's the only one who served. If Clock was here, he's the other one.
Justin, Justin
is the other one.
Actually,
I didn't know that.
Yankees have won.
The Springs?
Yankees have won.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that, man.
Yeah. You know.
All right, toast.
Right?
Yeah,
that's a shot. That's a shot, Andy. That's a shot, Andy.
Yo, let's do this goddamn thing. Let's do it. Sip, let's go.
To that and the Yankees.
Yeah.
Is there a time limit or frame for this episode? I don't know what I signed up for.
As the night comes.
Only when it's Bogart's show.
The bar is open. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead right now, though. We are going to get into a little bit of first off, rapid fire. People are getting vaccinated. People are saying that you can't wear your mask. You can't wear your mask. It's up to you. Are you going to games? Actually, just group answer. Are you going to attend games this year? If
I'm
you're
gonna be
allowed
masked
to?
up. I'm gonna be masked up, blood, and it's just gonna be fly too. It's gonna be matching the fit and all that
Exactly.
shit. And because I
But
don't
you
want nobody
going?
breathing
But you
on me.
going?
Listen, I'm not even fuck all that.
But you going? I'm going.
Listen,
Yeah, I'm going. There's no chance. Yeah,
I'm out here.
course
I'm
I'm
out
going.
here.
Where?
I'm about to get a second
year,
dose.
I've been on this earth for 31 years, and 2020 was the first year that I was not at Soldier
And
Field. So you know I'm going to be back there next year. Nothing's stopping me.
Yes.
Mask or not, I'm still
I'll be 30 in
Justin
literally
Fields,
in exactly
give me money.
14 days. In exactly 14 days, I'll be 30.
God damn, you guys are babies, man.
I'm 35.
Yeah,
Hold
I'm
on.
36, bro.
Andy, we might be babies, but if it wasn't for people that have been in the industry for 12
I'm-
goddamn years,
Listen, bro, I'm
none
a
of these
wizard,
babies
bro.
would be here,
I'm-
okay?
I'm
wisdom and
46.
a mushroom.
Seth is down there like, I'm not going to say anything.
I'm 23. I don't want to age myself.
Damn.
Seth, listen, my youngest son that I was with earlier is basically your age, and I feel like I was just hanging out with you earlier today. I'm 46. Bogey, you say your wife is your lady's 8 months. My wife is 5 months, so people are asking me. They go, "Oh, congratulations! Thank you, same to you." They're going, "Oh, congratulations! You're first." I'm going first in 20 years.
So,
Hey, so
It's
that
a
means
whole
you
nother
got
story, man.
Reset resets the clock, man. The clock's
this is my
reset.
fourth. This is me and my beautiful wife. This is our fourth one. You know,
my
Oh,
wife
congrats.
5 minutes ago was like, I set up the appointment with your
Bro, this shit
urologist already.
crazy, bro.
Hey,
Like,
ladies and gentlemen,
I'm trying
she
for that
told me
first.
I gotta get snipped. And you know what
Ladies-
she said, Miles? She said Miles was talking about on my version's better.
Oh,
But she
yeah,
said-
I
she was
remember
like-
this
she was
shit.
like,
Sorry,
she
dude.
get snipped. And I'm like, stop watching my show.
bro, fucking, yo, Miles, man,
Stop
Miles,
watching my shows,
yo,
man.
fucking,
I'm hurting right
fucking-
now, dude. It sucks.
Whenever I'm on the phone with Miles, I make sure that I'm not around my wife.
I want to have 11 kids for real, bro. 11's my favorite number, bro. I want 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rumboyz After Dark. We're going to go ahead and get into a music video break, followed by some ads from our sponsors. This is the homie from Northern Virginia, Nova, representing DMV.
2 up, 2
Stand
down.
up. 2 up, 2 down, baby. Blake G with Can Do.
I thought Bogey was about to DJ.
We got music by him, but I
We
mean,
got
we got for the
music.
homie tonight.
What's good, IDP Army? It's Jordan Rains, and quickly I want to tell you guys today about the big project I've been working on, the Ultimate IDP Index. The Ultimate IDP Index is the #1 resource for IDP fantasy football players, rookies or veteran for 2021. Inside, you're going to find contract information, tiered IDP rankings, detailed player production profiles going back to 2017, suggested trade values, and a whole lot more, including unique write-ups, unique videos that will only be available within the Ultimate IDP Index. But to me, probably the most valuable thing is the fact that the trade value estimation tool is going to be updated weekly, so you'll always be aware of what a player is worth in your Dynasty League at any given moment. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for the IDP Army Patreon today. Patreon.com/the IDP Army. Join the Black Ops tier and join the IDP Army today.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a monkey knife fight.
And one day, they met one team partners in the NFLPA.
It's a match made in the pits of a monkey knife fight.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
Are you listening? This is big.
What is a monkey knife fight?
You know, it's thing monkeys, knives, you get it. Fantasy sports is monkey knife fight. And monkey knife fight is fantasy sports.
Monkey Knife Fight is daily fantasy.
Monkey Knife Fight in the house.
I am Monkey Knife Fight. You are Monkey Knife Fight. We are all Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight.
You have the NFLPA behind the company.
It's exciting for me to be a part of fantasy sports.
When I think of fantasy sports, I think of beating all my buddies year in and year out and being able to brag about it.
We're not just partners in it.
We're owners.
And it feels awesome to be an owner.
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
We've been saving you a seat at the table, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the one team and NFLPA family.
Monkey Knife Fight. Welcome to the family, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the game, Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight!
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
Monkey Knife Fight! Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife Fight, Monkey Knife.
We're gonna be there, you know that. You know what I mean? Like,
right?
I
want to have a beer with Gardner Minshew. So
no,
I'm saying I want to.
Right? Like Kirk Cousins. I say this, I think, every single Friday night. I'm like, yo, Kirk Cousins seems like that odd dude, or he's like, yeah, hey. Like, could I come hang out with you guys?
Nah, man. I don't think I could hang out with Kirk Cousins, bro.
Kirk Cousins, hang on. Hey,
Kirk Cousins wears flip-flops with pants.
No. I said that I couldn't. When I interviewed Daniel Jones, I met Daniel Jones. I was like, man, there's no way like I could fucking party with this kid, and like I ended up partying with the motherfucker.
Oh,
like,
really?
What? You never know. You never know.
With Danny Nichols, you party with Danny Nichols?
Not Dimes.
I watched him get intoxicated in front of his parents.
Oh, okay. Well, that works.
I've done that many a time.
Like, I mean, it was a
Did
spot.
they take his keys away?
It was a spot that
I call my dad up to drink all the time.
It was a spot that all the NFL rookies were there. He was not there for long. Like I think like homie had like 2 fucking vodka fucking cranberries and like left. Like
oh, those are what the
he was feeling it. He was buzzing, man.
Cosmos is what
Gardner Minshew though is like he's like up here, like
now AJ Brown, Deebo Samuel, like those guys.
I want to go hunting with Gardner Minshew and drink a beer while we pull the arrow out of the deer. Like
I want to see your bow face. He's gonna turn and be like, I want to see your bow face.
Like Gardner Minshew.
I love the Ginsu.
Let's go ahead. Let's start off with the shot. Cheers to me. Cheers.
Oh
to
hell
you.
yeah! I'm so ready for this.
I don't have a shot, but yeah.
All the Rumboyz and girls want to do.
Jeez, figuring out lighting for this shit is
snozberries.
Terrible.
God, that's sour as fuck.
Mini. So first off, let's assume or the opening topic of the second half of the show. Make sure you guys download the SportsMe app.
Oh shoot, I don't know what the topics are.
Let's assume at this point,
don't even look at it.
Deshaun Watson will
there you
not
go.
be under center. Who wins the QB job in Houston? Is it David Mills or is it Tyrod Taylor? Bogart.
Okay, so it's Tyrod Taylor because he exists to like usher in a rookie
You know what I mean? Whether like he's losing the job after even winning. Like, remember he was in Buffalo, they're winning, and they're like, you know what? Put in Nathan Peterman, right? You know what I'm saying?
Or when he's with
the
Chargers, he's with the Chargers, right? And he's talking about they're gonna shank him in the lung, bro. You know what I mean? I am Justin Herbert, aka Justified. You know what I'm saying?
That guy had Herbert. That doctor had to have had Herbert on his
Give me David Mills after Tyrod Taylor starts the game. Something's gonna happen. He's gonna play the first snap. He's just gonna like what's it called? Spontaneously combust or something. Like something's happening. Boom. David Mills is there. Spontaneously combust. Listen. I'm telling you. What's the odds on
robot? I just had a robot.
What's the odds on spontaneously combust? I bet you it's like 1,000,000,000
I
Put a
just had a
dollar
robot-
on it.
I just had a robot
Put a
chicken
dollar on
coming
it.
in my head. Like for those I've never seen the cartoon from Adult Swim, Robot Chicken. Like I just saw claymation Tyrod Taylor
burst into flames in the
drop back in your bow. Like,
in the middle of the drop back.
Shout out to Ty Guy.
And then Davis Mills just comes in, narrated by fucking what's his name? Andy
One
Green.
of the streaming champ. He was one of the streaming QB champs of the world back in like what was that 2016?
Go ahead, Miles.
It's Andy Green's, Seth Green's voice.
Seth Green's voice. Seth Green's voice is fucking Davis Mills.
What I miss? What I
All
miss?
right, so to be real, but go for it, Robbie. Recap.
Go ahead, Miles.
Okay, yeah.
Said,
It was saying just to recap, the question is, assuming Deshaun Watson is not the starter for the Houston Texans this year, who wins the starting QB job there? Is it rookie that they drafted in the third round with their first pick, or is it Ty God Taylor? It's my take right now, being the resident Houston Texans
man. This is a long question. This is a long question.
Watcher,
This is a long ass question, man. I thought I came back for the debauchery hour. Apparently, I was
put a short answer.
We're about to get into some funny shit.
You missed it. We heard half
we lost Cluj. We lost Cluj.
He had to eat dinner. And we heard half of your phone conversation as well.
Oh, was it good or bad? Sorry.
I don't know. It started off like, what? What are you doing? What are you saying?
I think you put a jump in the body into the fucking hall, but like I don't know. Like,
hey, you want to go play baseball?
You want real talk? You want real talk?
Yanks got the dub.
Someone did get jumped into Harvard, didn't they?
So
I hope not.
Listen, I gotta tell you guys, I appreciate the opportunity to be on this. I've seen what you guys have been doing for a while. I've been an admirer from afar. I've never been invited, so I kind of tongue-in-cheek said this week, I'm retweeting all this Rumboyz shit, but I've never been invited. So Robbie said, well, we could change that, and sure enough, here I am this week. Some of you guys know I'm a firefighter, 20 years now.
Yeah.
Hey, man, appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You know, we deal with a lot of shit. I got a memorial mass tomorrow morning for my senior guy. I found out. So there's just been a lot of behind the scenes things. So I heard of what you heard, or if it was good, bad, and different. It definitely wasn't fantasy football related.
No,
so
it wasn't. Yeah, that's why I muted you.
No.
We
didn't hear much. We didn't hear much. I was just joshing around. But at first we were like, what? So we
We're
got
like,
you.
what's going on?
All I heard was
look, just so people that don't deal with StreamYard understand, that StreamYard is, by the way, and this is obviously
StreamYard,
not a
give me
plug.
money.
I'm not getting paid by StreamYard, but we should be.
Gage
But,
don't pay us. Gage does not pay us,
StreamYard,
unfortunately.
give me money.
They should be paying us. StreamYard pay bogey money. He's got
Give me
a.
money.
He's the West Coast Dominican with 4 kids coming. He needs money.
I got 11 allegedly.
I hit stop cam and I updated my away picture, and I thought that just muted my mic automatically, but apparently it didn't. So
No, I took care of it.
We got you. No worries. No worries.
Go ahead,
Hey,
ahead,
man.
Miles.
Hey, man. And condolences too, my brother.
Yeah, condolences.
Yes, of course.
To definitely sending flowers
That's
for sure.
But back to the question that I clued you in on here about the starting quarterback there for the
long ass question that you posed to me.
The long ass. I didn't pose it to you. Robbie wrote it that way, basically. But anyway,
that's what I.
That's what you rewrote. So that was like 2 pages that you condensed into a paragraph.
I paraphrase that. Yeah.
Maybe the wording could have been better. If
we had some hard hitters. We had some hard hitters. Go ahead,
I didn't edit the question. You know, it's just the.
Listen, Rumboyz, I'm here.
That's why you're not supposed to read the question. Exactly.
It came out quick. All right, here we go. So yeah, I agree, and Bogart basically stole my take, but just to give some new. No, because we talk about it. We talk about it. Tyrod is the usher in of the new, fresh, young quarterback talent that takes over for the team. Whether it was that one miss early on in his career with Peterman coming in,
or they're shanking him in the lung,
so the rookie can get in like last year. But he was also there, I think, to usher in Baker Mayfield's career and got injured as well. So I believe that Taylor will be the starter there, just because David Culley is bringing that Baltimore style of offense. That Baltimore style of offense. Check it out. They had David Johnson already, and then they bring in Mark Ingram, who was already there with Culley in Baltimore, and then they bring in Lindsey. So they have the 3 back, plus they have the running style quarterback as the initial insurance in case Deshaun Watson is not available, right? So they're trying to keep that running scheme going. So if that doesn't happen, it's going to be in place that way until Ty God. I don't think
this a question.
No, this is the answer. This is the answer. So
My bad.
it'll be in place until Ty God. This is my take on the question, but it'll be in place until Ty God either they're losing horribly because of they're just losing games, or he gets injured. So I don't see him giving up that job until that happens.
You think Ty God starts over Mills?
Yes.
Sven.
This just in: the Houston Texans are moving out of Houston.
I hope so.
Again.
I just need a team closer to me to cheer for. I wish San Antonio would get a team.
I don't know. This goes back into the question. Texans. This goes back into the question of the preseason. I feel like so we could see Mills and see. I mean, shit. Why not? Like really? Like it's like this is all if Deshaun Watson is not in the NFL, right? Like if Deshaun Watson is completely like
done. Like
damn. Hey, what's the owner's name? Easterby? What's the guy's name?
No, he's not the owner.
What's the owner?
I don't even know.
Sinclair.
McNair. There you go.
Okay, so like he's like, oh, Andrew, look, he went to Stanford. Get that Mills
sure,
kid.
right? We're gonna get Mills.
They're looking for a mini. They're looking for like that Nick Luck type of guy, a smart guy out of Stanford with a similar build.
Okay. I don't know. Here's the thing. Like if Deshaun Watson is not the quarterback of the Houston Texans, they may go 0-17.
You mean
it's not going to happen?
Watson, Black Jesus?
Man,
like
nobody's.
They may go.
The last team that went 0-16 was the Browns, and that's recency bias. Okay, there was 36 years before them.
Sorry, Miles. Maybe they'll win one game. All
they
right,
will.
Wow, what a take. All right, Andy. Andy, your take on the Texans.
I don't think it matters who's the QB.
When Chief Peacock goes, he goes.
That's right, man. I don't get a chance to talk on here very often.
You got to let the peacock fly.
Well, he's the Texans guy. He's the Texans guy.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with the Texans. Let me just address real quick the comment, Sean. I'm gonna fuck up your name, so I'm not even gonna pronounce it.
I don't even know how to pronounce his last
name. It's just Sean, but I don't know where your dad worked. But listen, that's a brother of mine, so thank you, and thank him. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll tell you this. Was rumored to be in the first round, like that kind of grade. He was recruited, high quarterbacks coming out. He just had injuries that limited his career at Stanford. This is a baller. Make what you want of the whole situation, but it does not seem like Deshaun Watson is going to be playing at all in 2021.
Right.
And Davis Mills is poised to be the surprise of this class, where he fell and fine, whatever. You know, we could make our jokes about Ian Book.
Their first pick.
Listen, I'll try to. I don't know if I can share my screen, but basically, if you look at the draft picks if you look at the draft picks that the Texans made, they had limited picks. They had very few picks, and they adequately addressed their needs. And if you look at what they did, they took Davis Mills because they said this is a first-round graded quarterback that, you know, we could live with Tyrod, fine, whatever. But we also have another high-caliber, quality quarterback coming in that if Deshaun's not here, we're not worried. That was one. Two, Nico Collins is basically the Chase Claypool of this class. Same size, same speed, same upside, same potential.
Yep.
After that, they addressed tight end, which is nobody jumping in front of Brevin Jordan, who literally could have been the first tight end taken in this class. And second. I get it. Kyle Pitts is the best ever. Fine. Second tight end.
Second coming. He's the second coming.
But Brevin Jordan could have been the second tight end in this class, and nobody would have batted an eye.
No, we got a viral play-by-play right now. We got a viral fucking play that just happened. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry.
I love everything Andy was saying though.
I hope it's baseball.
10 points. 10
it's
points.
It's not fucking baseball. There's a new quarterback. There's a new quarterback in motherfucking Denver, and I don't know who the hell this kid is for the Nuggets. But homie, inbound pass. Launch this shit down the fucking court.
Back in Denver.
I was like, what the true line?
Straight up. Also, John Elway shit. Like, oh my, what a fucking pass with a basketball.
Those are people that watch the NBA. Good for.
Hey, I just retweeted it.
I'll check that out. But
I'm gonna check it out.
You had me in the beginning there. You had me in the first half.
I thought it was some breaking news. Like, Aaron Rodgers.
I got my $4 going in baseball right now. So.
A lot of people, look, Bogart, for you to go and say, but with their first pick, they added 50 linebackers in free agency. Yeah. Like, they didn't need to go addressing the defense all crazy in the draft. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying, but they were consciously thinking, like, watch.
Well, he's going to fall. Look, there was Trask and Monk right before them. So they had,
but isn't that New England-esque? Like, everybody's like, is New England going to trade that for Matt Jones? No, they ain't finna do that. They're going to wait.
Maybe
Mute Bogart.
I was going to say, maybe it's not.
Damn, bro, why you keep getting muted, man?
Andy, this is every single Friday.
That's crazy, bro. You gotta work on your delivery. You gotta work on your delivery.
There were spoilers out the ass that just happened. What the fuck?
You gotta work on your timing. You gotta work on your delivery. Maybe put some take the San Fran gear off. Something. Because you're getting fucking housed tonight. This is my first time on this show. I hope it's the first of many. By the way, listen, I'll tell you guys this. I'll tell you guys this.
Seth, you're allowed to talk.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
I don't want to interrupt.
Who's allowed to talk?
You. I was telling Seth.
Man, we all allowed to talk.
No, Seth's been talking. Well, he's been
sipping.
He's on the side. He's letting me know. We're meeting up after the show because we're not too far from each other. So, check this out though. Listen, there's a lot. This is what I appreciate about tonight right now. I'm gonna tell you all real quick.
What's up?
My Twitter is a fucking roller coaster. I get up to a certain level of followers, and then I have that same number that just followed me. Unfollow me.
Wow.
And I don't understand what the fucking reason is, but listen, this is who I am. I'm real.
Yeah.
I come out, I give you my opinion. Right. I give you my thoughts. I give you my advice. I tell you what I actually think about life, about
and you like
players, whatever the fuck it is. We're talking. We're boys. And oh my God, I get so disgruntled. My wife is doing homework right now. God bless my wife, who's going back to school at 46 years old to get her fucking her master's degree. She's doing homework in the other room on a Friday night. This is the life I'm living in with real people, right?
That's right.
We out here.
It's a beautiful thing. We out here. We trying to get it. You know.
Absolutely.
Listen, this is Rumboyz After Dark.
We pushing the boulder uphill. That's what I always say.
Same, Miles. I haven't been on in a while either.
Yeah. So let me finish this point real quick. So the other day I had an interaction I think I'm saying it right because now you guys
Altercation.
got me half a bottle into rum. So I start slurring my words and I start making words up.
Understood.
I'm a lyricist, so
You from New York, bro? I got you. I got you.
Alteraction.
It's all good.
So
An altercation, an alteration, whatever the fuck I had. So a very well known, and he's gonna be mad at me for probably bringing this up, even though he unfollowed me. But we had some conversation, and he said I can't.
Nameless.
Well, he'll know who the fuck I'm talking about because I'm gonna mention the DMs. But basically said I can't deal with the condensation and the subtweet, and I said, dude, I got 8,000 followers myself. You got 5 times that. Fine. But I got 8,000 followers myself. If I'm making a general comment towards you, inspired by our conversation, it's not just to you.
Hashtag insecure.
It's to 8,000 other fucking people that if I offended you, I might have offended 8,000 other people.
Motherfuckers, yeah.
And my intention is not to offend people. My intention is just to talk to you, man. Like if you come at me.
Yeah,
dude,
if you bring it to my front door, I'm gonna open that motherfucker.
Are you going to Andy? Are you going to Ohio in August?
Nah, oh man, nah. I want to. I just got invited to a bachelor party in Nashville, and my wife said,
"Gotta go to Nashville."
This is exactly
that's where my bachelor.
So
party
Ohio, yeah. Listen, I could tell her Nashville's for fantasy football. She'd be like, So
right,
Ohio. Don't matter.
Yeah.
By the way, and I say this with all due respect, my wife doesn't know states that well, so
this motherfucker.
It don't matter.
Guys,
you're leaving. You're leaving.
Right, where are you going?
You're going away. You're not going to work.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man.
Hey, my lady gets mad every time we talk about Kenny.
He sounds great.
Let's get this bit back on the wheels.
She sounds awesome.
Let's get this.
My wife is the best.
Back on the.
My wife is the best.
Oh, bro, my wife is the fucking best, bro.
Hey,
No,
we
my
can all
wife is
say
the
that.
best.
Big up to all
My
the
wife
people.
is the best.
She's like,
Let me just go on record. Let me just go on record by saying that my wife is the best.
Downstairs, my guy. She's downstairs. You're like, my wife is the best.
Yo, I will fight you right now over who has the best wife.
My wife's from Colombia.
All right?
I will let you win that fight because my wife ain't here right now.
Hey, listen, my wife. If I don't win this fight, my wife will kill me. So
I tell you right now though, you got the best odds of getting away from her because she's 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
So
listen, bro.
my wife's only 5 months. Like she can still catch me.
Hey,
She can still catch me.
I don't know.
Hey
bro.
man, shout out to my girl. She is big right now. It'd be like
And
the
we're
alien,
trying.
like the alien movie.
Bogey,
She's like, oh my
trying
gosh,
to
she's
see.
gonna come out right now. I'm like, oh shit.
Bogey,
She's just poking out
I've heard.
the side. She's
so
like
Bogey-
poking out the side and be like, oh shit. Oh shit. I'm like, oh shit, baby, hold on, don't move.
Hey, I ain't gonna front.
I'm like,
Bogey,
oh,
my
shit.
brother. Bogey, my brother. But I've been on the phone with the mans, and she done snapped a couple times, and I don't know, man.
All day, bro. That's
CC, hey,
that's
CC,
love.
hey,
She's West Coast Dominican.
hey,
That's love, bro.
hey, Bogey.
I'm West Coast.
Remember that track meet that DK just ran? Hey, that wasn't
Yeah.
DK, bro. That was CC. That was CC 8 months
Oh.
pregnant, being like, Bogey, come here.
I still got away though.
Hey, to anybody that
Scott
tuned in
Free.
thinking we were going to talk about football,
Scott
I'm
Free.
sorry for devolving this conversation to this point, but
Yeah, no,
That's
listen,
why
if
it's
it
after
ain't you,
dark,
it's
man.
me.
After
It's
dark.
art.
This is
It
after
ain't you,
dark.
it's me. That's why he be muting me.
It was a 5-minute side combo. It wasn't that
Hey,
bad.
let's go ahead. We're gonna rank these 3 wide receivers, starting off with Seth.
We didn't get into Seth and his Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, let him go. Let him
Do,
just sit
and
there.
let's do a double take. Do your Deshaun, and then you come back and rank these.
Yeah.
All right. Real quick on Deshaun, like as far as Deshaun Watson goes, one, I think there's a chance he maybe is still traded. Maybe they're trying to get value out of him while they can.
I hope so.
The
Right?
second thought on is
so young, so naive.
with this whole situation.
Everybody makes mistakes.
This
No.
Nobody in the NFL
That's a
Not that many
man's
mistakes.
fault.
right now.
That's a man's
Deshaun
fault.
Do you know what sexual allegations mean at this point in your life?
no.
Andy, I gotta hit you with the mute button, B. Let's go. Let the little nigga talk.
So Deshaun Watson, either A, this guy has had this is the biggest attack of a personal character we've ever seen in sports, or B, this dude's a straight up sexual predator and needs like taken off the street. So like it's one of the two at this point. I don't know which. I'm not like, this isn't that type of podcast where we get into that.
Exactly.
Like,
we're not doing that. Yeah,
we don't know. We don't know.
I'm not speculating on that.
Let's let the legal actions take care of itself. But I mean, I think Miles, I think you kind of hit it on the head, man. Like, this is what Tyrod Taylor is meant for. Like, he's meant to come in for a couple games and then, you know, whether it's a punctured lung or going down to an injury like in Cleveland, thank God he went down to the punctured lung. No offense to him. Like, I that sucks. But, I mean, I had Justin Herbert and Scott Fishbowl last year.
Oh.
So, like, well, I mean, man
I
carried me.
just want to state this really quick. Y'all the meanest motherfucking like y'all the meanest motherfucking friends that I could have possibly had in this particular topic-based question, because
I love Tyrod. Trust me.
Am I unmuted yet? Can I weigh in?
You're unmuted. You're unmuted, but you're about to hear some shit, bro. Because I'm about to piss off a lot of people.
Well, I was just gonna tell you just to hold off on that because I might piss off more.
I don't think you're about to piss off as many as I'm about to piss off. All right. You know what? I know that the ways the question is phrased, Deshaun Watson's out of the picture. So we're just going to keep it focused on that, right?
Yeah.
I know that I am a Virginia Tech Hokies fan. I know that I'm Virginia Tech biased. I have coached many players that have gone to that school. I've played against many players that have gone to that school. I almost fucking went to that school, but my dumbass chose to enlist in the goddamn military. But, you know, it is what it is. I got to meet a lot of great.
No regrets, man. No regrets.
Nah, fuck that. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
You wouldn't be you without those experiences either, I'm sure.
Exactly.
I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. I don't think we would have been watching on Saturday. So thank you for protecting us.
Yep.
I no, much love and appreciation. But no, with that being said, Virginia Tech, Tyrod, I am so sorry, but Davis Mills is starting this season. Let's go! I want this. I want the smoke because he's fine. In 4 to 5 round rookie drafts, I am snatching up Davis Mills with ease.
Yeah, dude, I would have taken him. I wouldn't have taken him if Mac Jones wasn't still there, and I was like, well, I'll just take Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. I will pass on Mac, which we'll get onto later. I will pass on Mac.
Last pick in the draft
in Dynasty.
It was the last pick in the rookie Dynasty.
Mills was
Mac Jones might last longer than all these motherfuckers.
Listen,
Mac Jones might last longer than all these motherfuckers.
I'm pulling an Andy right here. From my years in this industry, okay, and with the guys that I know and the connections that I motherfucking have in this shit, it is really sounding like Davis Mills is the most developmental ready QB. Yeah, we talk about Lawrence. Yeah, we talk about Fields. Yeah, we talk about Lance.
He has Pep Hamilton. He has Pep Hamilton, who was Justin Herbert's coach last year.
Yep. Hey, and we already saw it. Granted, it's a league underneath, but the most recent Pep Hamilton experience we saw.
So Pep Hamilton is gonna shank Tyrod Taylor.
Was in the XFL where he was having Cardell Jones just snap and just fucking go off. Bro, this team is gonna push the ball downfield. They still have.
They're gonna be trailing.
Brandon Cooks.
Yeah,
the defense is who knows?
Davis Mills is gonna snap.
Hold on. Lovie Smith, bro. Hold on.
That's true. Lovie Smith. Why am I sleeping on my own team?
He might whip these guys into shape a little bit, just a little bit.
Andy, hold on. Now that I said this, now I gotta hear from Andy.
You gotta respect the man.
Andy.
I'm here.
Bro, you and I, we've been in the industry the same for about the same amount of years, right?
Nah. I trump you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you definitely got that on me. But I'm saying,
you a baby considered.
But we can go with it. We can go with it if that's what you want. Yeah. Let's go.
I've been drinking.
He's like, you my fucking kid, yo.
He sucks you. Oh, he sucks him.
I got scars, bro. I got scars. I got bags. I got stripes. However you want to phrase it. I'll still just Robbie, real quick, and we'll get back to this. I'm just still waiting for Bogey to just break out the Seratos and start DJing. He just looked like he's about to hit the bang bang. All right, keep going with the question. Let's go back to football.
But you like the way I was trying to phrase it was like you remember when the Rumboyz was first coming up because like we've been following each other, we've been in the same share groups. Like you remember when I lost my account, got that bitch back and shit. Like got the new account, bro.
You and me, Robbie.
Damn, I missed that old account.
I missed that old account. I missed that old account. But I bring this up because you know what I'm fucking talking about here, bro. Like, why would we not think that with this specific scenario that Mills can come out and snap?
Look, dude, Nick
I started touching on it.
Nick, it's true. And Nick Caserio is old New England, the way that style of drafting. And
Caserio, I'm grabbing another beer really quick. I'm grabbing another beer. Go ahead.
What do we really know?
Can I share this?
What do we know?
Yeah, Andy, I'm bringing this up. We got a screen share. 3, 2, go.
So I'm gonna start just plugging my shit and what I do. So
all right, let's do it.
Expand the box score. XTV, dude, you literally just sounded like Merrill. Whoever just said that. I don't even think that was, but yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
That was Miles.
That wasn't even Bogey. That was somebody else.
Miles will do the overdubs for me.
It happens sometimes.
So expand the box score in addition to having advanced stats. Literally, so just anybody that's actually listening or paying attention right now, I liken XTB to the poor man's PFF. So when you think of football, you think of PFF, right? You think they got stats, they got draft analysis, they got fantasy, they just got football.
Well, I don't think that. Yeah, the average.
Well, that's what XTB has. We have advanced stats, we have draft coverage, we have fantasy, we have everything. When you think football, think fucking XTB. All right. So we just released our first annual draft guide. I had a team of over a dozen scouts that poured in over 10,000 hours, and this was the grade they came up with. I'm gonna circle up now. So I just wanted to show you this real quick. Davis Mills was borderline with Kyle Trask as outside of that big five, right?
Right.
Let's go to his individual profile though.
Him and Matt Jones.
And let's see what he had. And these are the quality graphics that I produced.
Those are very nice.
He's
impressive on film in his 11 games.
He's a big boy too, right?
Yeah,
he's 6'4", like
he's like
230 or something.
How about we talk about how beautiful this shit looks? Because this is what I had a first-hand account of.
Well, no.
But
this is where I actually got a lot of my Mills takes, like a lot of my analysis. So I want you to really divulge.
Oh, this is where it comes from. Yes.
So I'm not gonna divulge that I honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna divulge that I've watched a ton of film or on the Davis Mills
I have.
Fan club. All right, so wait, who said that? Chief Peacock or Fantasy Fan?
That was me. That's Robbie.
Robbie. Okay, Robbie's gonna go. Robbie's gonna go as much as Chief Peacock would go. When Chief Peacock goes, he goes. Robbie's gonna go to the same level. But Davis Mills was literally one of the top 3 quarterbacks coming out of high school. Got saddled by injuries. Like this is a legit professional. This is a legit professional that just needs to be healthy. It needs to be in the right environment. And I'm telling you, Houston is one of my sleepers. I know they lost a lot of things, but
really quick, I want to point out something with XTB really quick. And while we have this graphic up, guys, what you're looking at, and the way that I read XTB a lot of you pay attention to either draft grades or a lot of graphs and so on and so forth. What I love is meters, because it's almost like a video game, right? So this is very gamified for you. All of our Twitch followers, you're gonna understand this, especially. So I'm gonna address this to your demographic, especially, even if it's 1 or 2 of you guys out there. Look at what I want you guys to really look at right now with this Davis Mills graphics. And Andy, if you don't mind, keep this on the screen for me. That decision making is 100% there. You see him rated. Stanford. Yeah, you see him rated. You see him rated as a 6 there. Andy, if you don't mind going back up to the meters really quick, brother.
Our boy Appa Kappa Sig, Chris Pinto just took him in our rookie draft. I think right after But I have cousins, so I felt obligated.
But give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second, so I can really show people how I utilize XP.
Somebody else cut him off real quick.
And Mahomes. I also have Mahomes as my number one.
This is about to be.
I don't have admin rights on this show.
Yeah, somebody else cut him off. Somebody else come off.
Oh no, this is about to be vital.
Seth, just start talking. Just fucking do something crazy, Seth.
But that decision making right there, rated at 6, you see that green percentile. That's one reason why I think this kid is going to be amazing. When we look at that short ball accuracy, knowing that he's a rookie, and knowing that he's probably going to have to work within a lot of short intermediate routes, I like seeing that he's rated at a 6 on XTB versus when I go to like a PFF or something like that, it could be worded very awkwardly to where I may not interpret it. On
film, I did see him overthrow a lot of deep balls.
Yeah, I don't know about that because when I see this deep accuracy,
it's good. Like nobody's gonna intercept it, but he will overthrow it.
But you can counteract that. You can counteract that with the Brandon Cooks. So I like that as well. So when I see as a rookie,
I like
when I see on XTB, that we have a good for a rookie, a good high level green level short ball accuracy balance with decision making.
Yeah, nothing's in the red.
I'm honestly going to sway kind of that way. So I mean, I don't know if that's how you want users or readers to view your content, Andy. But when I see that, I'm thinking he's primed, he's ready.
I was in 8th grade when this was born.
I'm gonna tell you the backstory of XTB, and as we're talking about this, I'm telling you, I'm creating a coupon for Rumboyz followers to get a free draft guide. Yes, that's free. So give it to me. Give me a second to get that in. But if you put Rumboyz, you're gonna get the draft guide free.
Right, Sean?
Let's go. You put coupon code Rumboyz when you're checking out for the draft guide. You're gonna get it free. Now, if you're doing this right now in real time, you might have to give it a second because I'm talking and doing 5 things at the same time, including drinking. There's going to be a Rumboyz discount coupon for a free draft guide.
Let's
bottom line is this.
Let's do a shot for that. Hold on. Let's do a shot for that.
Already got one poured.
I'm smoking a hash joint for that.
I wish I was there with you.
Slammed a whole beer, but I'm here for it.
Shit, man, it's gonna be legal in New York soon, though. You know?
Yeah, not for me.
Nah, yeah,
not for me. Not until I retire. And I don't know when I'm retiring.
You know what,
hey, Andy,
it's got to be soon, no?
It's
got to be soon, no? Right, Andy?
I'm eligible, but
you love what you do. You love what you do.
I love. Listen, when you love what you do,
get prescribed it, bro.
When you love what you do, it doesn't feel like you're doing anything.
Exactly.
And I got
line of work. Your line of work is not.
Say that again.
You love like.
Hey,
my senior guy. What you guys caught me talking previously. My senior guy, that was his son that I talked to, and my senior guy did 42 years of service as a firefighter in New York City. That was my senior guy. That was the guy that taught me the ropes.
He's retired in the 60s.
Like 42 fucking years. Tony Catapano.
You said you did it for 20 years, Andy?
I'm already 20 in, yeah.
Stop.
I know. Listen. FYI.
You're young as fuck, though.
Andy,
yeah, I'm 46. Listen. I cannot tell you what you're gonna do in your life or how you're built or how you're born. I got blessed with genes that I look young. I'm 46. I got 20 years of service in. And my point is this. I know dudes that when we were 20, like Greg Oden, they look like they were fucking senior citizens already.
Yeah.
That's LeBron James's father.
Yeah.
So LeBron James's father.
But however you make your life is how you make your life, you know?
I have a theory that LeBron James' mom lied on them. Like there was like
Greg Oden was Danny Almonte. That's who he was. He was Danny Almonte, if you guys remember him.
I remember Danny Almonte. Danny Almonte was 27, acting like he was 13 in the Bronx.
They were lying about their age.
Yeah. Can we ask Sean Merzinski, where did his father work? Put that in the comments. Put that in the chat.
Hey, Sean, go ahead and drop that really quick. I need to point out something. I just muted everyone really quick. I don't want a single motherfucker from. We're going to continue on with the show after I'm done with this sentiment. After hearing what Andy just motherfucking said, 12 years in the fantasy football industry, 20 years in being a New York fucking firefighter. I better not hear a goddamn single person here on Twitter from here on out bitch about your schedule, about fucking 24 motherfucking hours. Fuck you. If this man can put it in and he can fucking do the graphs that we just showed on our show and shit, and he can have a staff and he can organize that staff and he can lead them gentlemen and them ladies to do what the fuck they gotta do over there at XTB. Don't fucking come to me in my DMs asking me, hey, yo, I see you've been doing this for almost 4 years, motherfucker. It's because I treat my 24 hours like it's a goddamn blessing. And I'm gonna work and I'm gonna do this shit. So, Andy, the fact that you just came on and you just dropped that shit about your personal life and you didn't have to, and you just school motherfuckers without realizing that you just school motherfuckers. You just being yourself to having a drink. So I'm sorry for going on this tangent right now, and I'm sorry for this, but I'm passionate about this right now. And
I just hope I'm not incriminating myself.
No, bro. Motherfuckers need to hear that, and they need to understand, bro. You know what the shit of a fucking firefighter is? I know what the shit.
Bro, you put your service in too. So that's why I told you thank you for your service, and we all saluting you as well. Because honestly, listen, there's a lot of people in this life and in this world, and especially now, that this is totally going off the tangent of what this show is. But
no,
at the same,
After Dark, bro. This is exactly
what After Dark.
Yeah, but at the same time, this is exactly why I'm proud to be here tonight. That this is fucking real as shit. Like, we just talking like people, like boys. Like, this is why when we were talking about the fantasy football segment, I said it's May 14th. Fuck the fucking preseason. Like, there's so much shit going on.
Let's just have a podcast.
Can I ask you something, Andy?
No.
We don't have
No, you can't.
Forget about it.
Of course you can.
So 20 years, my man. World Trade Center. Were you there? Because I lived in New York. I remember the exact day. You know what I mean? I hate to bring that up, but like,
yeah, no, you're fine in asking.
I was a freshman in high school, and I lived in. I texted. You saw my DM. I'm from Orange. I'm from Orange County, New York, and I have many people that I know that were firefighters that were called upon like after. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like.
Yeah.
Were you there? Like,
it's basically a deployment. It basically became a
deployment. Can you give me 15 seconds?
Dude.
Yeah, do your thing, bro. He's like, I'm going to grab something. He's like, I'm going to let you know.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm sorry I brought but coming up in New York and experiencing that.
Dark.
Exactly. Dude, he's probably going to make me cry. Living in New York during it.
But that's the emotion that we want during the show. No, like, I could talk sports any day.
Exactly.
I'm damn near at 25. I'm damn 2,500 fucking people listen to us and follow us. I could do this.
I ain't gonna lie. After Dark, this is where After Dark should be.
Seth, how old were you, bro?
Always is.
I was 3, man. I was born in 98.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
Well,
so. The fire department, for whatever reason, and again, I hope I'm not incriminating myself with any of this.
Dude, not at all. And you don't want those people following you.
No, listen. As much as you guys could tell me yes or no, it's not you guys making decisions. So I appreciate it, but I just want to show you. I was saying the fire department, for whatever reason, started retiring helmets after 10 years as a safety issue. Yep. So this was my first helmet. So the name on the back here is
oh my goodness.
Is Benny Suarez. I don't know if you can see it. But Benny Suarez, he worked in Ladder 21 and was a personal friend. Told me this was before I got on the job, told me, just get on the job. You're gonna love it. And I was kind of on the fence, kind of hesitant. I knew I was on the list. I knew I was going. And 9/11 happened. I was in downtown Brooklyn at the time. It was everywhere. My mother teaches nursing. She's a PhD she teaches graduate school nursing at Pace University.
Which one? The one in the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's basically the dean of the nursing program at Pace, and we got brought down to ground zero on 9/11, and I was in 10 house, which is basically 10 engine, 10 truck. They call it 10 house because it's 10 engine, 10, ladder 10, which is directly across the street from the Trade Center. So I was there the whole first night. Into the 12th, set up a triage there. Wound up seeing a lot of guys that I ultimately worked with. I still was not sure if I wanted to be a firefighter after that, especially. I was like, and then Benny Suarez, I found out that week, in addition to like 5 of my personal friends that I grew up with, passed. And he always told me, he said, listen, you could take this job and not like it and go back to what you're doing, or you could pass on this job and want it and never get it. Yeah. So I saw that Benny passed, and I found out. I'll tell you that later. But I took the job.
Hold up. Hold on. Let's give it a minute. How the fuck did that happen?
You know, it's crazy because I'm on mushrooms, so I'll be like, they're listening to us. That's what they're doing. They didn't want him to tell these stories like that. But that's just my version. But because that's actually what I was thinking. I was like,
did I freeze?
There we go. There we
go. Continue from when unfortunately, some of the people that you were with.
You talked about Benny.
Yeah.
Well,
Benny. Yeah.
So long story short,
Benny, no. Long story longer. Do the bogus version.
All right. So Benny, convinced me to take this job. I found out he passed. I took this job. I met Benny's wife, his widow, about 5 years onto the job. I literally was in Williamsburg. So those that are listening know Brooklyn, know Williamsburg.
Yeah.
I was literally at a red light.
In New York, Williamsburg. Okay, I thought you said like okay.
Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Southside, Brooklyn.
Yeah. My wife.
I feel like everybody watching me knows I'm like Brooklyn, but Southside, Brooklyn.
My wife lives in Brooklyn.
I'm at an intersection at a red light. She's parked across the street from me, and this was crazy because I'm at a red light looking across, and she's looking at me across, and there was just something there. We literally got out of the cars at an intersection and started walking towards each other. Not like confrontational, but like, I know you. And she had an FD sweatshirt on, and I said, are you Sally? And she said, are you Andy? And I said, holy shit. And And literally in the middle of the intersection, we just hugged. The light turned green. Cars were beeping at us. We didn't move. We just hugged for like, I don't know. It felt like Titanic, like eternity, but it could have been 30 seconds. And then we just let go and walked back to our cars like nothing. And that was it. And I've never seen her again. I never saw her before that. That was his widow. Like, it was crazy. So these are the kind of fucking eerie sentiments that, like, when I tell you, I don't give a fuck what you tell me on Twitter.
Yeah.
If you follow me, you block me, unfollow me, whatever. I'm just talking. I don't care about how this is. I care about my follow account because to me it's stats. It's like me being Justin Jefferson having 1,200 yards as a rookie. Like, if I got 12,000 followers, I'm doing my thing.
Hey, yo, you see Andy's stats, bro? He was a late round value, bro.
Andy, bro. Coming from a motherfucker that has seen trauma and been there, had to have been through this shit and helped their friends. And
you were there too, though. You were there too.
Yo, hey, I motherfucking respect and commend you, bro, because one, it ain't easy to come on, no motherfucking podcast, no motherfucking platform, and just be able to, talk your shit, bro. Like, this is what Rumboyz After Dark is. Like, it's really just like
And that's why I respect you guys, bro.
It's us being us. Like, yo, if you've been viewing this show tonight and you got pissed off that, they didn't answer all of my fantasy football questions, suck my motherfucking dick.
Not about fantasy football.
And honestly, I've looked at you guys from afar. This is obviously my first time on this show, but we've talked, behind scenes, whatever. We're in similar groups, similar circles.
Up in the building.
Herms, what's up? I've looked sometimes and been like, man, they're really gonna rock the fantasy world because it's so we gotta be on point.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like we're all human. We're all fucking human. And if you want to get on Twitter for your 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 24 hours a day, whatever it is, and act like your life is perfect, good for you.
My shit is not perfect.
That's not me. That's not me.
My shit is not perfect, bro. I got PTSD. Motherfucking my wife, man. I love that my wife is like, be candid as fuck. Like, talk about my shit, man. My wife got fucking ran over by a racist protester last year. She is black, Jewish, half white, bisexual. She is but she is my motherfucking queen. That's my motherfucking rib. Like the universe, the Lord, whatever you believe in. Allah, assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam, wherever the fuck you from, I'm gonna keep it 100, I'm gonna show respect. But that's my rib, and then she got brought to me, motherfucker.
Right.
Nobody else. She got brought to me, and I love that queen. I love the fuck out of her because, bro, this is the first time in my life to where I'm healthy, I'm happy with who I love myself. So I can be like, here's
I see that.
Yeah, here's Rumboyz. Here's my platform. I want everybody to come on this shit. You work for NFL Network? I don't give a fuck. Come on this shit. Oh,
and sorry, I'm getting excited.
I just want to tell you real quick, and sorry to cut you off, Sven, but that's what I've noticed from afar. You're literally the leader. You're the captain of this ship. You've made this, but at times I've sat there and been like, man, Robbie's going off the deep end. Even though I understand it, I'm like, man, he's going off the deep end of what people want to see. But at the same time, I'm sitting there cheering behind going, man, good for him. Good for him. And you know what? Fuck that. We should all be able to be like, no, we're human, man. It shouldn't just be one person that's the oddball because we're all fucking oddballs. We all have our good. We all have our bad. We all have our highs. We all have our lows. And that's the thing that pisses me off about what goes on with this where, this is what I was saying before when we started talking about fantasy football, talking about, who do you think is going to be the team? It's fucking May 14th. Why do we care? We don't know who's going to be the best team in the NFL. We're fishing for things to be relevant.
No, we're competing to see who the fuck is going to be right so that we can pull up our seats and be like, oh, I said this, and jerk my ass off. Fucking fuck me. No, fuck that. Fucking just be you. Be you. Be you. Play your style of fantasy football.
And listen. The personalities.
Let's go.
Take it.
Well,
I gotta.
Exactly.
Jared Kolelnik just hit his first MLB home run. His first hit in the majors.
Give me the dun.
So please give me a freaking thank you. His first hit. He's hitless since he was promoted yesterday. I am like.
But that's the good part about pulling receipts because you've been calling that.
I'm smitten right now.
I gotta get more ice. So I'm staying. Shout out to Craig Ruth.
I got 4 games on right now. This is amazing.
Craig up in the chat.
Herms, I don't know if you're ready to sign out because you're like, what the fuck did I just sign into? But we're gonna get into this.
No, Herms.
I gotta get ice.
Herms is real, my man.
So,
all right.
Robbie, is it cool if I jump in, bro?
Yes.
Dude.
I'm feeling that.
This is where we need IBT. This is where we need IBT right here.
Yeah, man. So like this is what we do here in Between Media. We begin every column with some portion of life advice, whether it's just general lifestyle advice or whether it's, getting deep into things. Robbie, I touched on a column earlier this week interviewing you and Cal from the fantasy industry just about small victories. And then that's what we talked about this week. But, hearing Andy's story like that, hearing this, that's something I want to go write about is hearing Andy's story. So, I mean, I really appreciate what you guys do here. And, I not trying to gas you up at all, but like having that platform where people can talk about real shit. Like Robbie, I hearing your story on our podcast a couple months ago, and like I haven't been through that type of shit. Like I'm a writer. I'm 23. I haven't done that. I haven't. But I mean, I've been through the ringer, man. And Hearn, I know we've talked a lot about this. Robbie, we've talked a lot about it, man. Like these life experiences, I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for those. And Robbie, I think I can say the same thing, man.
Listen, when I tell you that every single, so would it fuck your mind if I told you that every single Rumboyz After Dark panel that I put together is put together strategically for a fucking reason?
The universe is what I would say.
There is the universe. There is what Bogart refers to as the universe, but then and I do too.
It just always just happens. The universe.
Everything happens for a reason, or you believe in a higher power. Either way, it's
Both.
happening.
Exactly.
Period.
Hey, I'm be honest. I'm the weirdo in fantasy football. Yes, I'm not gonna
argue that. I mean,
there's no arguing that. Like, I sage my studio. I literally sage my whole studio every Friday. I sage my studio really quick. Rumboyz Facts. Every Friday, I sage my studio at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. But by the time I come on air, this whole area is completely blessed. It is now a place where we can do this. Fucking, I drink 2.5 gallons of water before I come on air for Rumboyz After Dark.
Just tap water, just
room temperature.
I don't know, like
room temperature.
I don't know. Fiji,
I don't. When I smoke weed,
where he's going with this. I'm like,
when I smoke weed, I don't smoke blunts. Like I only roll joints. Like I do joints for
I smoked the backwoods tonight and it was phenomenal.
I've seen you do pieces. You do pieces a lot.
I do pieces. I do pieces of joints. I do pieces of joints. But I say all this shit because it's just because this is who I am. And I love sharing who the fuck I am and not giving a fuck. Yes, there's something special about when you reach a certain point of oh shit, this is who the fuck I am. I actually love this person.
Is that what 30 is? Is that what 30 is?
No, I don't know. No, it's not. It's what 30
is. I'm just asking you because
it's not.
I'm 36.
No, that's a perfect
bro.
question.
Fuck Ohio. I'm gonna drive up to Colorado.
I'm
gonna drive up to Colorado, not because weed is legal or anything. You know what I mean?
Just to find yourself. Allegedly. But no, I bring this up because once you really learn to love yourself, and really learn to love, when you live in the past, you deal with depression. When you live in the future, you deal with anxiety. When you learn to just live right here in this moment, that's when true happiness exists. And I've just really learned to just do that. And over 3 to 4 years of doing this shit, that's what's helped me do this and do this successfully.
Can you say that again?
Hey,
the past, present, and future.
If you live in the past, no, not therapy. This is just something that I've genuinely learned.
No, I mean do podcasting, right?
No, but
it's like therapy.
That was real. That was real. What Robbie just said. The past, present, future.
So
because as somebody that's dealt with past shit, as somebody that's dealt with anxiety, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm in New York City. We were dealing with COVID at the highest fucking rate.
Right. Yeah.
Period.
Sure. Yes,
and you talk about anxiety. That's what I'm asking because you said anxiety is about the future. I literally just found out today. You guys want a fucking sad story? And this is again.
Maybe after we sign off.
All right. I'm just saying because I mean.
He has to go now.
Listen, you guys got me fucking with a bottle open, drinking, being real.
Andy, happy stories.
I really appreciate you bringing up the 9/11 stuff. I'm sorry, but
this is what the world needs to know. This is the world.
This really is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I just found out this morning, and I'm just dealing with this today.
Oh shit.
That
I think I know about this.
Somebody that was in my Proby squad, so 20 years ago, became a firefighter. He was a cop prior to that. Apparently, September he was fine. September everything was good. Got COVID. Got sick from that. Went back. Recovered. Went back to work. A week later was like, I don't feel so good. went to the hospital,
bro.
found out that he has cancer. This is September. Mind you, he's about 50 years old. Tommy Olkers. And God forbid if I'm saying his name, but brother of mine, friend of mine, about 50 years old. September found out, yeah, you got cancer. He just got released from the major cancer center in New York City to home hospice to live out the last couple of days.
Yeah.
We're talking 6 months. And they still have not identified what cancer he has.
Really? I was going to ask you if you don't mind me asking.
My wife's a nurse. She used to, when we were young, my wife, she worked at, we were like 21, bro. She worked in hospice type of shit, right? And like, it was just like, that means they're on their way. You make them comfortable.
Yes.
Until they pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
not easy work.
No. And let me tell you. So
and my girl worked graveyard too. Like it was like,
and this is real life shit. And we all deal with it. So when people like come at us for, telling you Davis Mills is going to be a fucking starting quarterback.
You're terrible. Your takes are terrible.
And you want to tell me, you're a dick? Yeah.
Hey, my grandmother's got Alzheimer's. Like, fuck you, bro. Like,
Right.
are you kidding me? Like, my grandmother passed away with Alzheimer's. 10 years.
Oh, I like how you brought that all full circle.
She forgot who I was.
Full circle. That was powerful.
Hey, Sven.
It was.
Andy was sitting.
Hey, no, Sven. My grandmother has Alzheimer's right now, and every time I see her, it's like, man, this is gonna be the last time I see her.
She passed away with Alzheimer's. Like,
Andy came with the hook.
Hey, check this out, Andy. Right?
Ernestina Ann Robolino.
Hey,
her name?
hold on.
That sounds beautiful.
Hey, here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said that live on air. My bad.
I want to say something real quick, bro. Like,
Sven. I meant Sven.
No, mute him. Mute him.
Hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do really quick.
You're good, bro.
Mute him.
Listen, y'all see everybody's motherfucking ets on their name tags and shit. Like real talk, right? Y'all know who everybody is. Motherfucker, I tag you in like everything. Like, like
if they watch the show, they should know who I am.
Yeah, no.
I was about to say, is Seth frozen? He's not moving.
No, trust me. He's not.
Oh my god, is Seth frozen?
Hey, I'm purposely doing this for a motherfucking reason. Just because I feel like I can articulate this like really dumb well. You need to follow Bogart, because he's gonna give you them isms. He's gonna be hype, but he's gonna be real with you, and he's always gonna be himself. All these people here are gonna be themselves, and you're gonna find that common theme. I need you to follow the Fantasy Football Peacock, FF_Peacock on Twitter, Muscle Up Miles on Insta. This man is doing a lot of behind the scenes work in motherfucking fantasy football.
Oh, that's how I like it.
And he does it not just for us, but now he's starting to do it for a lot of other people and get his name out there
and
in a lot of other ways.
high demand.
I'm very busy.
Can I pause real quick? Like you said, FF_Peacock?
Yes.
Yeah.
Matt Peacock?
No, that's
Miles,
somebody else.
post it.
And I didn't realize
that's not
it's
you.
not me. I know, and I just
Change
realized
your name.
I need to change my handle.
No,
and by the way, FYI, real quick.
That's his last name
I know.
including Bogart, including Chief Peacock, everybody that don't have a handle up, edit your name. You can edit your own fucking name on here, man.
Yeah,
I know, but it's.
I did it one time.
But put it up there. Just put it like
I will.
something.
Yeah, no.
Let somebody know. I'm just sitting here thinking, this is West Coast Miro. This is West Coast Dominican. Can somebody at some point put up a screenshot of Miro so he understands what I'm talking about?
Hey, somebody
Dámelo.
throw that thing up.
Hold on. Let me do it one time.
Dámelo.
Hey,
Muy, hey, you know what's crazy? It's like, listen, I'm from the Bay Area. It's a melting pot. I kick with Boricuas. I kick with Mexicanos.
Mexicanos, Boricuas.
Everybody, bro. Vietnameses, bro. Filipinos,
I got
everything,
God,
bro.
this
Like
is about to be fucking
Indians,
hilarious.
everything, blacks,
Oh my God.
Mexicans, bro. Fucking everybody,
huevos,
bro. Like
some huevos, rancheros.
I'm from the Bay.
Excuse me.
I'm
That's
from
like
the Bay.
where I live. That's
half my family's black for real though. Like
dude. Me, well,
for
not
real, like,
half.
Hey,
like,
make
just-
sure
bruh,
y'all
we just-
follow.
that's where
Make
we're
sure y'all
from.
follow fucking Fantasy Spin really quick. Here's Bogart and myself.
There it is. Why you gotta come up? Why you gotta come east short, Robbie? What the fuck?
Oh wow.
And yo, fucking Andy said bring it up, man. So
My big thing is they're
I said bring it up.
he's a Yankees fan.
But
That's
no,
hilarious.
make sure
Oh,
y'all follow.
I got the
Spin.
New York hat,
Make
bro.
sure y'all follow Spin for the fantasy isms.
Hey,
y'all
did you
need-
see my sarcastic joke there earlier?
Baseball, yo. Andy, we're gonna have you on. We're gonna have you on the baseball show, bro.
I'm better at baseball than I'm at football.
Dude, same here, man.
I will religiously.
I'm so much better at fantasy baseball.
I will watch
destroy
and listen
you
to that
in
show in
baseball.
the shower.
I will destroy anybody in baseball.
I will do it.
Football just became like something that's like everybody loves football. There's 50 fucking plus million people playing football. Let's do it. And I'm like, I like football too. Let's go.
The gold rush.
But baseball is like, dude.
Hold up. Let's just
I was a D1 basketball player. So you want to get into hoops? I can still cross you over. Almost 50 years old, I still cross you over, step out, pop that three, throw that fucking white chocolate behind the back, whatever. But baseball, fantasy, I will tell you prospects that their mothers don't even know their names yet. And their son is going to be a star. That's how how nice I am in fantasy baseball.
Where can people find you?
It's on the screen. People's pen.
Bong.
There we go. He's like, yo, I don't give a fuck. He's like,
Was that my sign off? Was that my...
Yeah.
How can we find you?
No.
Peace.
We're doing after
See you later.
No, we're all
See you
gonna
later.
chill around and kick it. We're all gonna chill around and kick it. We're signing off for the fans.
Oh, for the so we're saying goodbye to the fans? All right.
Yeah.
So for the fans, just go to expandtheboxscore.com at XTBoxscore. That's the Twitter handle. You can find me at People's Pen. I'm gonna talk to you all sweet and soft right now and tell you I'm not gonna be your best friend on Twitter, but I'm gonna tell you what you need to know. I'm gonna tell you how you need to intertwine into this life. Intertwine into this world. I'm gonna be your best friend, your father figure, your big brother, your fucking go-to for whatever the fuck it is you need to know. If it's Twitter, if it's life, just People's Pen, I got you.
See, that's that free game right there. I was talking about in the earlier in the show. Y'all remember that?
All we do is just get
that's that free game. If you ain't registering it, you missed it. It ain't for
applying pressure. Goal reference.
This, by the way, can I tell y'all real quick before we sign off? The last thing I gotta say, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to commandeer all the time because there's a large panel, and I sent Robbie a screenshot of the New York City mayoral race the other night. That hoping he would post it, and I sent it to him just saying, like, there's mad people running for New York City mayor right now. This is fucking alarming. There's an alarming number of people on this panel right here. So to just try to get 2 words in, the fact that you guys are allowing me this time, I appreciate it.
Let's go.
You made me forget what the fuck I was gonna say now. This is what I was gonna say. I did not know what I was signing myself up for tonight. But this has been one of the best shows I've ever been on, period. And I've been doing this for a while. This has been the most just free to yourself. Just free to who the fuck you are. Stop fucking holding it in. Just let it go. Just be who the fuck you are. Let it out.
That's what the show's for.
You ain't lying.
That's this show. So if you know me and Robbie or anybody fucking asks you, come on the Rumboyz. Come on the Rumboyz and just fucking let it out.
Say yes.
Just really
let them know.
Hey man, I just want to say too, man. You know what I'm saying? As a collective, man, we definitely. appreciate the sharing. You know what I mean? Like your true life. You feel me?
Off rip.
That shit was real isms, and that's
All
what it's
mothers.
about.
All mothers.
Man, real life, and appreciate you, man.
Seth, do you think Herms popped up? He's like, I haven't got to say shit, but I'm here.
No,
We should just go
Herms is
live after dark and let Herms play the card.
Bro, Herms.
I thought Herms was a JPEG.
Hey,
I have an
Herms
idea.
is already a personality.
I have an idea.
Fans
I have an idea.
He's watching his Nationals destroy.
I have an
Right now.
idea.
He's probably going to shit on me in about 30
Oh yeah,
seconds.
Seth, my man, Seth. Close.
Hey,
close.
No,
go
you're
ahead.
good. You're good.
Scherzer's
Yeah,
having
so
a hell of a game.
I just want to say, like, I really do appreciate the candidness tonight. I've been in this industry about 2 years now. I started in between media last year, and again, like we really do just try to combine this feel good life advice with fantasy sports advice. And Robbie, I think you and Rumboyz do an amazing job doing that consistently. And
you don't give a fuck. That's the thing.
No, I mean, man, I appreciate it, man. And Andy, hearing your story tonight, dude, like I'm definitely sending you a DM this weekend. Like I want to chat with you. I want to talk to you, get you in a column, man. Like what you're hearing tonight, like this is a rarity, guys. Like you are a rarity in this community. There's not a lot of people who are just
Rarity, give me money.
There's not people who are bringing people on other, their platform to talk about real life and to talk about this stuff. You guys at Rumboyz do an amazing job of that, and I thank you for being that voice and those trailblazers in this community, because really without people like Matthew Berry, without people like you, there wouldn't be an
Whoa.
No, I'm just saying,
I'm clipping it. I'm clipping it.
No, let that ride. Let that ride. Let that ride.
Matthew
That's
was
a good clip.
Let that ride. Let that ride.
Let that ride. Let that ride.
Matthew was the person, I was 16 years old reading his book, reading his columns, watching his podcast, and he's really what inspired me to combine fantasy sports and life advice. And, once I started getting in the circle, obviously now I see Rumboyz out there, and what you guys do, man, like it is trailblazing. So thank you so much for just the opportunity to hang out with you guys. It was great to talk football, but it's even better to talk about life advice. And at the end of the day, man, if I can help one person win a championship, that's dope. Like I'm all in for that. But at the end of the day, if I can help you live your best life, that is what I want to do and maximize that. So Robbie, thank you so much, man.
10
Rogard, Peacock, Sven, it was great to meet you guys. Andy, hey, thank you so much, dude. Herms, you're my guy as always. Thank you so much, guys, and cheers, man. Have a great weekend.
Cheers. Hey, we're going.
That was fucking phenomenal. Yeah. And throughout this whole thing, I still have not seen Herms blink.
Oh, he won't.
Oh, he's blink.
I'll take the over.
Bro, you are a fucking JPEG, bro.
Talk some shit. Herms.
Here he goes.
Oh, he moved.
Nobody.
I just got excited.
There it is. There's those mango. Oh, dude. He always says the tall. He always says the tall boys are.
I'm actually kind of creeped out that the fucking picture is moving.
Whatever
Dude,
he has.
Hey, let's cut this one off and let's go live and let's Herms the jam, bro.
We are live.
Yeah, yo.
We are. No, I'm just saying.
Hey, cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do? This has been another exclusive Rumboyz After Dark Friday night special. Fucking play that fire ass.
Bye-bye.
I got you. I got you, Rob.